We're here, and well, it's Friday. Why do I like that? I like that. I like that sound coming out of my mouth. It's Friday. Our day's almost done.
Honestly, we've now hit the home stretch.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. I'm Tanner.
Just a couple seconds ago, is it old man of me to carry around a gas can in the back of my truck just in case I break down, just in case I run out of gas?
It's a little.
Because I feel like it is too, and it fits that. You know what happened yesterday? I was at a gas station getting gas, and an old man came up to me out of the blue, because old men like talking.
Yeah, they do.
And he's like, "How you like that Tacoma?" And I went,
you knew at that moment, right?
Yeah,
you knew that.
Yeah, I
went.
Tanner was right.
Man's truck.
Tanner has never been more right than right now. And I went, "Oh, I love it." And he goes, "Gas mileage is pretty good in that, isn't it?" And then he went all kind of old man-y, a little bit more old man. I'm already an old man, but he went a little bit more old man-y, talking about the tires, talking about the miles per gallon, how many miles you can just drive those things forever.
Yeah.
He had a Tacoma. Now he used to have a Ford S10. Do you remember those things? He was talking about
Chevy S10.
I thought it was
a Ford Ranger.
Oh, Ford Ranger. That's what he was talking about. And he likes small trucks. And I'm like, I think I hit that age a little young.
Now, I almost bought a small truck.
They're perfect. Tell me, you give me a lot of flack, but do you not like them?
I do like small trucks. If I could afford to get like a Chevy Colorado.
That your mom's truck is awesome. When I rode with you, I went, when you said this is a perfect truck for you.
Yeah, because you don't need anything else. I don't need the truck I have either.
And I sat in it, and I started, once you said that, I started going, he's gosh dang right.
Yeah.
This is perfect for me. And that's when I fell in love with little trucks.
I almost bought one from a man who was older. And he took too good a care of it.
Is this an S10?
No, it was a Dodge Dakota.
Oh yeah, they don't make those anymore. I don't think.
No. But it was the same color as my truck that I have now, and were they gorgeous?
They are. They're really good looking vehicles.
He had like a little lift in it. He had little big tires on it.
It's like these little guys, right?
Yeah, but it was a little older. Look up orange.
Was it a 4-door, or did they only come in 4-door?
No, it was a 4-door. Yeah.
That's like a little your truck.
It was just a little version of my truck, and he had a little lift in it, and he had bigger tires on it.
How much did he probably wanted a fortune for it.
He wanted $10,000.
Look at that. Is that what it was?
That's what it was. And he was like, he's like, I don't know. It's only got 72,000 miles on it.
Man, was it a sport?
$10,000? Yeah. Dude, that was the truck right there.
Awesome.
And I was looking at my wife, and she was like, "You're not buying that truck from him." And I was like, "But I kind of want to." It was like right when we first started dating.
Now,
and
do you think you made a good choice to pass it up?
Yeah, I think so, because
72 is not ridiculously bad.
No, I bought my truck with 72,000 miles on it.
Now, my one buddy who makes too much money, and he's the service manager at a Ford dealership in Grand Rapids.
Go on.
Makes too much money.
That's not fair, by the way. He shouldn't make that much money.
He said that he's got 3 kids, and he says there's so much pressure in his job, and he's always working. But he said, I'm only going to do it for 5-6 years, then I'm going to, because then my kids' colleges will be all paid for and all that. And I'm like, yeah, you save too much money, and you live on a lake, and you make me really mad about who I am and my life choices. Well, anyway, he got rid of his truck at 50, or maybe it was right around 70,000. No, I thought it was in the 50s. And he got a new one. And he said, well, a lot of problems happen when they get up there, so that's when I just buy a new one. And I'm like, but he gets it at cost.
Yeah,
those vehicles.
And I mean, I don't think I've ever had a vehicle that I wasn't making a payment on.
Right.
Does that make sense? When my truck, I will run my truck now until it is dead.
See, now I'm terrified.
That's my payments, actually.
But see, I'm terrified. This keeps me up at night. Going, I owe, $16,000 still on my Toyota.
Yeah.
We put on a ton of miles. Now, I know Toyotas can go forever and ever, but at one point, it's just going to be awful.
It becomes more money to put it than it is to just.
So it's like I either got to start doubling up on these payments, which that would be $700 a month.
Yeah,
which I don't want to do. No. Or I just pray to God, or I'm going to have to roll it into another, and then I got like a $40,000 vehicle loan on a $20,000 vehicle. That's what keeps me up at night, because we put so many miles on it, and I still owe bunches.
I have put about 40,000 miles on my truck in a year and a half.
Okay,
which isn't bad. The way that I look at it, I got my truck May of 2000 and. Oh no! Did I get it May of 2017?
You got it when you quit.
Yeah,
whenever
I got it
that was.
before I quit. Yeah, and I got it when I went to Myrtle Beach. So May of 2017.
Jeez, you were living large.
I was, man.
I quit a job and spending all kinds of money.
Hey, let's drop $30,000 on a truck, go travel around the country, and then quit my job.
Yeah, nice.
Quit the job that was going to pay for the truck, because I had just signed a deal with that dealership. I cost that company some money too.
He came in, that Eric guy, because he was already fed up with his career and his job and his decision making in life. He walked into that room and he goes, "What the hell?" And I go, "What do you want me to do?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, you know." And I go, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And he was literally yelling at me, blaming me for you. And I go, "Well, what do you want me to do, man?"
Yeah,
I think because he knew that station was tanking. Anyway, go on. We don't need to get into this.
The way I figured it out, I will have about 250,000 miles on my truck when it's paid off. And
I think I've tried figuring this out also on mine.
I can do it. Like, that truck will make it. I treat that. I've said it to numerous people. I love that truck more than I love my family. And I think I'll be able to handle it, but also there's a part of me that is saying you should trade it in and get a new one soon, so you can roll over less.
I get what you're saying, and I told Angie we're gonna start putting from our live reads and endorsements and whatnot. I think I'm gonna start. Loans. Yeah, because we got we just signed a year with a couple different places, so I think I'm gonna take that. And
that's not a bad idea.
Literally
honestly.
Put it right on there. So in the next year and a half or whatever, if you get it down to 5,000-6,000, and then it's like, okay, well, I could probably just pay that off and then buy my new truck or whatever it is, something like that. Something's got to happen low. Yeah. Well, by the way, is it Ewert? Oh, go ahead.
No.
That am I saying the pest control? Ewert. Ewert, because I
believe so.
We're just signing with those guys. We can't meet with them today, but I got Brian's number, and I want to call him just to say we can't meet him, but thanks for jumping aboard. I thought that would be fun to do a little later.
Also, if you are, I haven't looked at the text line. I assume somebody has to be wondering. If you're trying to find us live on the stream, have you started it?
I have. TV? Yeah, I have.
I don't know how it works. Because we're trying to do it
on
the new
YouTube?
I don't know if it's on YouTube.
Let me just see if they can get it the same way.
It's supposed.
Yeah, you were on YouTube right now. We're on the tube of you.
I'm trying to. I don't know how to get it on the website.
On 95.9kissfm.com.
Because that's going to be the new home of it until jakeandtanner.com gets up and running and ready to go.
Which, by the way, if you are going to be one of our producers, that would be one of your gigs to update the hell out of that website.
And let me read this email together so we can try to figure this out. Do we have time?
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Hey, here's the link for the...
Oh, wait, I got it. It's right here.
But it's not working.
Ah! Sorry, okay. Go on.
You can also find it. I'm working on some graphics. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
She's not going live with it because Joe said 6 a.m. to go live, and I emailed her back and said, no, we start our show at 5:40, so it needs to start going live at 5:40. She said it will not start until 6 down at the end of the email because our
mine doesn't say that.
Yeah, it should.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I have Google Analytics tracking the video. Joe told us that the time the video stream will be live would be from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So that is when the player is. That's when the player on the edge will be able to be played.
Right.
There's
so,
about a 30 to 40 second
I emailed her back and said, thanks, we'll let you know.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. I just said turn it to 5 or 5. I said we start the show live at 5:40, which if you didn't know and you're hearing old stuff, we do a best of from 5 to 5:40.
Yeah. for the time being.
A couple breaks. Man, we got a lot. I always say this, and most of the time I'm lying straight through my teeth, but we have some really good stuff to get to today. Oh, you got an email or you got a text?
Yeah, I have a text. I was just going to say that. I have a text to prove that my wife holds grudges.
We don't have any commercials. Do you want to tease it? Because we can do that in a little bit.
Yeah, let's tease it just because I feel like it's, I don't know. I'll just read it because I don't think it's going to take that long.
So Tanner came in today and he goes, "Man, my wife holds grudges just like you do."
Yeah. Well, and it's my theory. If you've listened to the show long enough, my wife and Jake are the same person, minus genitals and adding genitals.
That's why you always look at my ass.
Yeah, I do, and it's nice. But at 11:06 p.m. last night, I received this text message from my wife. I just want to let you know that I'm upset about you not believing that when I got my wisdom teeth out that I had 2 dry sockets and you said that I didn't. Like you were mean about it, and I want an apology for you being a D. It bugs me.
How long ago was that?
2 years. It was 2 years ago. She's like, it bugs me.
That's
even
so
though
funny.
That was 2 years ago.
That is amazing.
I was like, all I said was, "I'm really sorry, hon." Like, I don't know what to do with that anymore.
I don't. I will forgive people every once in a while, but most of the time, if there's something that I do, if I don't I don't like you for life until I die, and then finally I will release that, and that's why I need pills. What's that?
That's us. I'm just trying to
on the YouTube or whatever.
Hey, my camera looks better today.
But oh yeah, it does.
But he hasn't done anything. We just haven't turned on these lights.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Ooh, that one's. You might want to screw that one in. Dang, shoot, dang. Yeah. So yeah, I am a person that holds grudges.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Boy, that's a funny text.
2 years. It's been 2 years.
Just so you know, I'm still not over this.
She said, because she was like, "I have dry sockets." I was like, "You'd be floored if you had dry sockets."
Here's my thing on this. I have a theory. Not a theory, a way I live by. If I forgive you, it's done. I won't come back to it.
Yeah.
But if I still hold I would never forgive you, and then like 3 weeks later, a year later, come back to it and go, "Yeah, you know what? I still hate you for that."
Yeah.
Now, is this the first time you heard it from 2 years ago?
She definitely never forgave me for it. I'll say that. But it stopped becoming a topic.
So we're gonna get a hold of this Brian. Tell him thanks for coming aboard here in a little bit.
And if we can,
yeah,
maybe let me feel the waters on this. But I would like to call her and figure out what triggered that.
The what?
Her to text me at basically midnight.
Yeah,
and say, "Hey, by the way, still not okay with this."
Yeah, it must have been something where she woke up in the middle of the night or was just scanning her brain and going, "I want to be mad about something."
Well, I don't know if you do this a lot. Actually, I kind of know you do. But sometimes she will get mad because she runs around in her head so long that eventually old things come up where she just gets upset.
Yeah, there's plenty of times where I'm just laying in bed and instead of sleeping, my brain goes, "You don't need any sleep. You need to think about when you fell off stage 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You need to think about when somebody looked at you the wrong way and you got to go, why? What was the reasoning? Did you not like me that day? Was my personality bad? You hate me and you hate my family."
Yeah, you should think about that text message that was written even though it had no...
Decipher it.
Yeah.
Does my boss want me to be fired? Yeah. She wants to fire me.
Like
That's
when
what it
our
is.
boss said, you had a really good show today, instead of saying thank you, you should say, "Oh, so she hates every other day, and the only reason she liked today is because we said this."
Do you know that is they call it something crazy in your brain. No, but they actually call it something where there's 2 different types of people. And because your brain will either go that or this, meaning, "Hey, that's a nice dress." And you go, "Thank you so much." Or, "That's a nice shirt. Thank you so much."
Or you try to find how somebody's attacking you.
Or you go, "Well, what the hell? Why didn't you like the shirt yesterday?
Yeah.
Did I have an ugly..." Those are the 2 type of people. And I feel like I fall in, probably with your wife also, fall into that one where you hate your anxiety.
It goes along with your anxiety. Yeah. Because you take... everything, your brain cannot let things be the way that they are said.
Do you think if Kayla and I are in a room for like 10 minutes, we'd just be banging our head off the wall?
Probably. Also, she has a really bad... She is the only person on this planet that eats cereal with her mouth open, and it's a liquid, and it's the loudest, like...
Oh my God, that works. Hey, why don't we talk about this in the next segment?
And I actually wanted to make a bet real quick, where if you lose, you have to sit in a room with my wife while she eats a bowl of cereal. Because I know one of you is coming out dead.
All right. Probably me from bashing my head against the
wall.
Probably. So we're going to call that Brian. I don't want to really give him any more context than that. We did get an email from that girl that hated us, talking about how she's from Texas. She doesn't like our show. She hopes our kids get polio.
Yeah, she's. It's not just something we said. She just generally thinks we're unfunny and uninteresting.
We might get to that here next. This is Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do any of that.
What the hell was that?
I accidentally kept a sweeper in there. Hi, my name is Jake. I still have no idea how to run anything on this side.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I mean, I know a little bit, but sometimes I get confused. My brain goes haywire. It's two hosts of this really ridiculous show. Tanner's the other one.
Hi, my name's Tanner, and I am doing my best to figure out things for Jake and Tanner TV.
Oh yeah, text TV? No, or is that too
Just
early?
give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Just
I
give me
will
2
shut
seconds
up
to figure out
I will shut my dirty mouth.
how this looks on the mobile side.
We do have a take from Jake and Tanner going to be having in the 8 o'clock hour. It is up to a whopping $40. Yeah. Daddy like that. Oh, by the way, I had my vasectomy.
Yes.
Can somebody please call that's had a vasectomy? Because I am terrified for something to happen. I'm terrified for the thing that I know is going to happen eventually. We were kind of talking about it yesterday.
Mayo chup?
Mayo chip.
Mayo chup is a new condiment where it's a mixture of mayo and ketchup. Is that what you're... Is that what you're afraid of?
No.
Are you afraid of your mayo just being mayo chup now?
I'm terrified of mixing it and putting it together and making the mayo chup because I heard that it hurts. I feel like a female virgin and my hymen is about ready to explode. Like, this is what I feel like. Is this how women feel?
Wait. So, yeah, okay, so you're afraid... You're not allowed to do that yet. You can do that,
No.
Monday? Somebody said 3 weeks on the text line.
I've heard that too. But I think if I had the paper, I think it said 7 refrain from it for 7 days. But I'm nervous about it.
Have you? Now this is gonna
because I don't know if it's gonna be painful.
Now this is gonna be personal.
Yeah, go for it.
But have you gotten excited and then looked at it and said no, not yet, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have. I've woken up and it's seeing what's going on.
Yeah. It's nocturnal.
Right. And but I have, like, I yell at my, like, the other, she's bending over to pick up a laundry basket. I go, Angie, get the hell out. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Like, she bent over and her shirt was baggy. And I go, Angie, get the tatas away.
I've said that before where I've looked at my wife and said, are we doing this? Because you keep acting like we're doing this.
Okay.
And it's like, really? Because I'm just trying to clean the sink. Well, I can't control myself.
What is my wife talking about? I'll have to give this to you.
What?
Last pick.
What last pick? Did you send her a pic?
I can't deal with this Minecraft.
What?
Because I'm getting out of the Xbox and all the Nintendos, and my daughter, she's playing hide and seek Minecraft now. And my wife goes, hey, what is happening? When she goes to hit play, it then asks who you are, and then when you click Dirty Mr. Salad, which is my name for the Xbox account,
it's really funny.
It says it's asking for a password. What is your KTI Country email password for your account? And why is there a Steve on there? Piper said she doesn't want to be Steve. And
Steve is the main guy.
Steve is the Minecraft. Looks like Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
That's the main guy on Minecraft, isn't it?
I've
never played a Minecraft.
I don't know anything,
but
man.
People are, like, if you go to like Halloween, people are like, "Oh, my kid dressed up as Steve from Minecraft."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I just told my wife to get rid of the credit cards and all that because I thought we got hacked. So I will, if she's listening.
I just want to do an update on Jake and Tanner TV.
Okay.
You can watch us at 959kissfm.com. You absolutely can. It's a thing that you can do. I think the quality of the picture looks better.
Where?
On jakeandtannershow.com.
Wait, we have a jakeandtannershow.com?
I still hate my setup because there's so much dead space. You look great.
Wait. jakeandtannershow.com?
Oh, no, sorry. Is that what I said?
Oh, I like that, Lo. I like that you're already putting it out in the universe, which I think because Sonia bought it, and we're like, Sonia, we need that website.
I'm involved with that.
Okay, good.
Like, I'm working on it. I have things, but you can go to Kiss FM. You can text JT to 71090. Watch it on the Kiss FM Facebook, or you can still watch it on YouTube. I know some people put us on their TV, which makes me uncomfortable, but you can.
It is the same. I'm kind of going back to the vasectomy here because I am very curious about it, how bad it's going to hurt.
Batchy balls.
It's like, yeah. It is the same, but your bees might be more sensitive around where the tubes were cut.
Well, yeah.
Maybe a little.
Wait, like good sensitive?
No, I highly doubt it.
You never know. The pain and pleasure receptors in your brain are so close to each other. That's why people like to be dominated.
Oh, nothing hurts.
Do it.
I'm
go back to the during the next break. Yeah, during the next break, I want you to go find a nice little quiet place in the building.
Go to town.
And I want you to give me a review on your first virginity 2.
Could you imagine? Do you think we would get complaints?
Oh, if you did that on the air?
I don't know. Well, if I didn't do it on the air.
But if you just told us about it?
Yeah, if I just told you what happened and go, okay, just finished. And
like I had you on the phone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I'm okay. I feel like a lot of people are texting in saying you're going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It's a mental buildup because, like I said a couple days ago, I was nervous to pee because I didn't know. Very, very nervous. Do you want me to read this email that I have here
from
Karen? Karen. We were calling her Karen.
I think if we're going to do that, let's do it in the next break because we only have 4 minutes.
We do?
Yeah.
My God.
3 now.
Time.
But you can text TV to 71090. I don't know. I we got to get that figured out. I still want to pull out some kinks here on our end for Jake and Tanner TV.
Yeah, I have. I want to play this Dolly Parton. I've been meaning to play this Dolly Parton video 2 weeks ago, and it's kind of outdated now. But for the people that haven't heard it, and maybe. I think let me just play it here, okay?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, which she is fantastic. This girl is gorgeous, by the way. And I don't know how old she is. Can you tell me? Because
72.
Is she?
I don't know.
I mean, look at how beautiful this woman is. She is one of the nicest people on the planet, and she's so real and fun when you interview her. And she has a new network or a new. Not new network, a new show.
72!
She is 72?
She's 72. She was born January 19th, 1946.
She has a new show out on Netflix called Dumplin'. Okay, Jennifer Aniston is actually in it.
She wrote all the music for it.
She wrote the music in it. Well, and the little girl in it was inspired by Dolly Parton's music when she was young. So it's like kind of a true story.
Okay, yeah.
She wrote a lot of original she wrote all the original songs in it.
Yep.
But anyway, so Jimmy Fallon asks her about what it was like to work for Jennifer Aniston. And look how she's so innocent and just so beautiful with her words.
Have you known Jennifer Aniston for a while?
You know, I love her to death. My husband is crazy about her.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he was more excited that I was going to do a movie with her than he was that I got the chance to write all this music. See, I think he kind of fantasizes like a threesome with us.
I would. Right now. I would hook up with Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah.
In a minute.
Oh.
I hope my wife knows that, and I think she would be okay with that, because she said I have a hall pass with Adele, too. I just want Adele to sing with me and hold me like a child.
Yeah.
Oh, let me continue playing this, though. All right, hang on.
Hey, Charles, go back, Charles. Good God.
No, but I'm serious, he does. And I think, I think he can't even get it out to pee, much less get it out to three.
Did you hear her? He can't get it out to pee, let alone get it out for three. I don't know where. I just love Dolly Parton.
She's
charming.
treasure.
She's charming. She's beautiful. She's beautiful now. Have you seen her when she was younger? Let me see if I can. Which, by the way, maybe the young people don't know who Dolly Parton is, but she's a singer, a country singer.
Yeah, she's old.
Well, 72 years young.
Yeah, I don't think
she's on the page right now. If you go to if you text TV to 71090, you're going to be able to see her. Look at her here. I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous. Has she always been famous? Has she just been from a very young, early age, like a Drew Barrymore? Has she just been in the country business?
I believe so. When was yeah, because wasn't she an actress?
Oh, I thought she was. Oh, maybe. I mean, she was definitely acting, but I thought music was
first.
Always her first, but maybe I'm completely wrong.
Dolly Parton's first album.
Look at her.
Hello, I'm Dolly. And it was released in 2002.
Nah, that's got to be wrong, right?
No, it's 2002.
This is, oh my Lord.
She is absolutely gorgeous. Early life and career. She was born then and
Look at this hair.
Dolly Parton went to high school.
Okay.
She is 4 of 12.
Man, okay. You know how it used to be Susan Sarandon, who I think is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
My new older, beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Top 3. Susan Sarandon, Helen Mirren, and now Dolly Parton.
You know who I have just a massive crush on?
Oh, yeah, and she does have. Somebody said she has lots of plastic surgery. Well, yeah. But she did it right. She looks really good for the plastic surgery.
She looks good for somebody who is 99% silicone.
Right. Anyway, what were you going to say? You're talking about an older?
Yeah.
Natalie Portman.
No.
Okay. Boy, that's going to be a sad day when somebody says that.
What's the girl's face?
Oh, her.
No, the girl who's really good at acting.
Don't tell me, but I really want you to try to describe to see if I know Tanner's brain. Describe, but just don't tell me if you figure it out. She's really good at acting.
Yes, she's very good at
Sandra
acting.
Bullock.
No, she's not older in my brain.
Oh, she's still young to you, Sandra Bullock?
She's still
okay.
So you're thinking, she's not in the same Dolly Parton, Susan Sarandon, Helen Mirren. Like, she's not in there.
You're talking.
I'm going gray.
Are you talking the woman who's won Oscars for everything?
Yeah, like gets up in the morning and gets an Oscar nomination. Meryl Streep. She was beautiful too, younger. In the movie Devil Wears Prada. Have you ever seen it?
I have not watched it.
Look up her face in Devil Wears Prada.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, in her little she did. Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just wrong to say, Lo.
Beautiful.
And again, she can act circles around me. Obviously, she's
really
won
hope so.
Oscars and everything else. But I've never been, and again, I love her and I think she's probably a great person, but I've never been a huge fan of Meryl Streep. Maybe it's because it's not my generation, though, but I never thought, like, man, what an The only reason I know that she's an outstanding actress is because everybody else on the planet, maybe I'm the one that's
Loves
wrong,
her, yeah.
has said that she is an outstanding actress.
I do think she's a great actress. I can name one movie that I know that she's been in, and that's The Devil Wears Prada.
What was that one movie? Was it Coal Miner's Daughter?
Well, I don't know.
I thought that's the one that or was it? It wasn't Dirty Dancing, was it?
Dirty.
What's the one where the woman does the chair on stage?
Flashdance?
Oh yeah, that wasn't Meryl Streep.
No.
She was definitely a coal miner, right?
I don't know.
I think Flashdance. I think she was a coal miner. Wow.
Who knows?
I don't know how we get paid to do this job.
Meryl Streep movies.
On the way.
Mamma Mia!
Wait, is there a coal miner's daughter? Let's be honest. I really want
to. It's complicated. Kramer versus Kramer.
Even earlier.
Death Becomes Her.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun one. That's one of your favorite shows with Bruce Willis.
I know, I've seen it.
It's the one where everybody keeps falling apart because they're dead.
Doubt.
I like how I have to tell you what your favorite movies are.
Well, I can. I know. Honestly, I have
Did you watch? Did you end up watching Happy, that episode on Netflix? No, it's really fun.
I started playing Call of Duty at about 4:00 yesterday, and then I went to bed at 9.
We're gonna watch a trailer here in a minute of Happy on the big screen. See if you like it. No, you're gonna like it.
Tell me what we're gonna do.
I'll put it up there, and then you'll have to plug your ears if you don't want to listen. So
I have to actively not be able to watch it.
All right, let's read that email.
Yes.
From Karen, because we got a response from a couple days ago. We read a hate email and we responded to it, and maybe we'll call Brian from that Ebert Pest Control, because I really want to make sure I'm saying it right before we start doing live reads with the guy. More Jake and Tanner show. We gonna do it next. Wow.
So they're not going to have wise men. And that bothers me.
In my nativity scene that I put up every single year, those three dudes.
People believe that you're religious?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, no. I like it. It's neat. If my house was big enough to do all those little houses and
you put it on that landing.
What landing? What
by your stairs?
Oh. That's where the nativity scene is.
Get rid of that. Put up the little house.
No. I'm not. No.
Early.
You know what? You know me. I will go. I want to go all out. Like I would convert my whole basement. So the only way to see the town is to come down to my basement.
With a drone.
The whole thing is just. I would love to do that. Little houses, little people skating on ponds, putting it up every year.
I need to get you in touch with Annette Early.
Who's
Annette
that?
Early is a friend of mine's mom, and she used to put up one of those little glass villages.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
With the little mirror where they skate around.
So where did she have room? Did she have lots of...
She puts it everywhere in their living room.
So like on top of the TV.
Surface has...
Oh, so it's a little town in each little
it's like sistering
place.
Towns. If I'm not mistaken, she has names for each of the towns.
Oh, I like
some
that.
Some of them might be rivals, but I know that she does it. I haven't been in that house in probably 15 years.
You know what?
But I assume it's only grown since then.
If you told me, if you went, hey, what do you think Annette collects? I'd be like, well, Annette collects little villages for Christmas. That is a name that collects little villages.
And man, she is the coolest person
I wouldn't doubt
because
it.
she loves villages. Christmas so much. Yeah. Like, we had to help her son Trevor get a car onto a trailer.
That sounds like a Trevor.
Yep. No, 100% it is. And she opened the door and their dogs ran out.
Please tell me their dog's name.
She said, I can't remember their dog's name, but one of them is an English bulldog, and it's the beefiest thing in the world, and I think they call her Big Bertha. But
yeah, not a fan of those kind of dogs.
She said, hey, take these dogs with you or hit them with that car because they keep blanking with my tree. And Annette, don't play like that. And then she shut the door.
Oh, and that's my new favorite person. Hey, if you ask me right now, if there was a tattoo artist in our studio, I would say, give me Annette tattooed somewhere on my body.
Yeah. I was
and then right under that, Annette, don't play that.
Annette, don't play that.
You know what? That's my new thing. Kind of like when people were saying, bye, Felicia. Yeah. That's my new thing. Anytime somebody calls, this will be our little inside joke forever. Just our 629ers will know this. Yeah. So it's like, Annette, don't play that.
Annette, don't play that.
Peace. Bye. So a couple days ago, we had an email. Well, over the weekend, we had an email, and I know some people are sick of us talking about it, from a woman just destroying us.
Yep.
And she did it in a very professional kind of weird. It sucked. The email sucked. Well, we responded to it a couple days ago. If you don't recall, she's from Texas and she moved here and she does not like anything to do with us, and she wanted to tell us.
She doesn't like anything where lips go up into a smile instead of just constant frowns.
Don't want to read the email again. I mean, if you want to catch it, I think it was on
yesterday's podcast or Tuesday's
podcast. You can hear it. But after we responded, 2 days later, we got a new email.
Yep.
Now I read this. You haven't read it yet.
Nope.
I want to read it to you, and I want
tell me late last night.
Tell me if you think she's being sarcastic, passive aggressive in it, or if she actually means what she means. I'm going to try not reading it with any kind of emotion, like the way I'm taking it. Okay. Hello. Yes, my coworker must listen to you religiously because she sent me your podcast again. She also told me that she shared with you that she is your fan, my coworker. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone's feelings. As local, quotations, celebrities, I assume there would be thicker skin involved, as most celebrities deal with flack and criticism on a daily basis.
Not us, we're perfect. We never get this.
Well, right. No. Here's our thing. This is a different. I hate how she put celebrities,
but also so do we.
I don't know. It's another little kick.
It think. A kick like, you know what I mean. When we do it, it's fine.
Well, no. I understand. We're the farthest from celebrities that you can be. We're on the radio.
We are right above beginning birthday magician. Not seasoned birthday magician. They're better than us.
No. You know,
beginning.
We're right beginning with roller rink DJ. So we're kind of maybe a little bit below that even.
They get a crowd.
That's true.
I know that when we went to the roller rink and that DJ and the good DJ was spinning tunes that day. Ooh,
yeah.
Man, if he called in sick on a Friday night, we used to go to. Did you have ice rinks?
Well, I lived right by a lake, so my dad was like, "Yeah, just go out on the bumpy ice."
It's terrifying that happened to you.
He'd go, "Here, take a shovel. Go shovel off some snow. Now, when you shovel off this big square, make sure it's very close to shore, in case if you fall through, you might be able to touch ground." Thanks, Dad. Bye.
I remember when I fell through the ice, because
scary.
I think every kid does. I fell through in a place where you could not reach.
Yeah.
And it was stupid because I was holding a big rock standing next to the... Like there was
trying to puncture a hole through this ice?
Yeah, about 2 inches away from my feet. Like, it was dumb if I was throwing that rock down that close to my feet on ground, because I could have crushed all my toes. And I fell straight through, head under, came right back up, and I crawled onto the
Did
bridge.
any of it break, or did you did you crawl out of the hole onto ice?
There was like a bridge next to it.
Oh, a small...
Like a floating bridge or whatever?
Were you like... on it? Oh, I got what you're saying.
It was like
okay.
I could show you a picture like later.
Sure.
Because it's near my house that I live in now. And I fell right through, and it was like, I don't know, March or something, where ice shouldn't be there, and also kids shouldn't be on ice. And my dad said, "Ugh, you didn't fall through on accident, did you? You went in there on purpose." And I was like, "Yeah, Dad. It's 25 degrees outside, and you know what I thought? I could go for a swim."
Well, I know. I agree with him.
I think that was the time that he realized I was his son, because that was the first time I ever got horribly sarcastic with him.
No, but I agree with him. What were you trying to do?
I wasn't trying to fall through. I was just being an idiot.
Yeah, I was
being a child. And I said, "I'm going to go take a shower." And he's like, "Oh, didn't you? What? You didn't wash yourself out there?"
Yeah, I
was like,
it.
"Can I just go get warm? I could be dying."
I wish you would have. That's his next thought. No.
Yeah.
That's what probably his next thought. God, you idiot. Here. I assume that you would be, back to the email, I assume that would be thicker skin involved, as most celebrities deal with flack and criticism on a daily basis. We do. Again, this is different type of radio than you're used to, because you're used to Brooke and Jubal and all those guys.
Stuff where if a mouse gets offended, they cut it out of the show.
Yeah, we don't. We just talk about anything that gives us... We do a show that is all involved in our emotions, and this hit one of our emotions, so we talk about it.
We've said this numerous times. We do a show for each other, and we just hope you guys like it.
Yeah, basically. I do apologize if I forgot that there are real people behind the image you portray. There is no image we portray.
It's just who we are.
This is just who we are. My name's not Karen, and I don't have a speak with your manager haircut. I'm also not a transplant, as I've lived between Texas and Wisconsin for years.
You're still technically a transplant.
I wonder why she goes back and forth. Why are you coming here in the winter? That seems...
Yeah, you're doing it backwards.
You are correct. I could simply change the channel, which I had. I hadn't listened to the show in a while because I didn't enjoy it, but then my coworker started talking about it, saying to give you a chance, so I did. That morning, however, I must have caught it on a bad day.
Ow.
Coming from Texas, and particularly where I lived in South Texas, I saw how terrible dogs are treated down there, and you just happened to strike a nerve because I always gathered that people actually cared about them here, and your statement seemed to go against that.
Oh my God, shut up.
Talking about when I said, if anybody knows the show, how I dislike my little white dog.
Billy.
Because he's 107, and I said I want to take a little pillow to him.
Yep. He's 107 in people years.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Not even dog years.
Coming from Texas, in particularly, where okay, I already blah, 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 blah. If I had caught your show on that particular day, I wouldn't have written in and I wouldn't have shared my opinion. I apologize for sharing my opinion with you that you didn't ask for. I'm just one person who doesn't enjoy your show and didn't mean to come off as belittling. First, I wrote in because of the dog comments, and then I shot back because I didn't like how my email was misconstrued on the air. I would never suggest that someone be fired because they expressed an opinion. I apologize for forgetting that you are real people with real feelings, even if we don't see eye to eye. I want to reiterate my apology and hope you both have a Merry Christmas. smiley emoji.
I think that was a half and half, passive aggressive, and her realizing, okay, I am kind of a butt. Like, I think she knows. It's like when you become self-aware that you're a D-bag.
I think she became self-aware that I think she, when we shot back at her, I think she went, oh, they actually, okay, they do have kids, they have family. When he read that email, he was at Meijer shopping, just like I go shopping at Meijer, and it affected him just like it probably would affected me. It is weird when all of us, it's like seeing your teacher out at a grocery store. Holy crap!
Yeah,
you shop at this grocery store?
Is that a thing? Did you always hide? Like, if you saw your teacher out and about?
It was bizarre when I went to a bar and I saw a teacher.
It was really bizarre for me is when I worked at the gas station bar gun shop / ice cream shop. And one of my going on there. Yeah, no, that store was amazing. But one of my fifth grade teachers was sitting there drinking, and he was like, he's like, what are you doing with your life? And at this point, I was like 19, and I was serving at a beer bar. Like, I wasn't even qualified to go to ice cream beer bar / gas station / gun shop.
Sure.
And
I do it all.
Yeah. I didn't. I was qualified for any of that other stuff.
Okay.
And I wasn't even qualified to mix drinks like Captain Coke. They said beer. And he was like, you know what? I knew when you were in my class that you weren't a kid that was going to do college. And he was like...
So rude.
But then he was like, but that's fine. And then he made a really great joke because he was like, that's fine because I didn't go to college either. Oh. And I was like, oh, what? And then now I'm actually looking at buying a house across the street from him.
When I had another realization, kind of like the teacher thing is...
But that was weird watching my teachers get hammered. That's
right.
What I was getting,
yeah. For some reason, I took martial arts. I did because of I wanted to learn meditation and all that jazz, and I thought it would make my life more peaceful because I was doing radio at the time.
Okay. You didn't see that video of Jet Li playing ping pong with nunchucks and saying...
That was Bruce Lee.
Oh, sorry. You didn't see the thing with Bruce Lee?
I did see that.
And then
that
you
was
were
years
like,
later.
I think I can do this.
Actually, I feel like I might have been a little too old. I know there was older people in my class, but I think I might have been a little... Because martial arts has always interested me, so I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it because I have time. It was before kids and all that. I was living with my wife at the time. Was not married. Anyway, I went there...
Sin!
I went there for just a few days, like a week maybe, and I decided, okay, maybe this isn't...
For you.
My thing. Well, anyway, he was a great instructor. Super, like just like a martial arts instructor you would think.
Your sensei.
I forget what I forgot what I was taking. It was not taekwondo. It wasn't the normal. It wasn't karate or taekwondo. It was hapkido or something like that. Anyway, so he was very knowledgeable. You think of one of those teachers and they're always wise and they meditate, and that's what it happened, right? And then I was doing a remote at a casino bar. It just opened, a nightclub.
Okay.
And he comes in because apparently he walks in. I go, oh my God, I haven't seen you in like 2 months. How are you? And it was weird that he was coming here because he's my sensei. Mm-hmm. I don't think he does clubs. And he goes, yeah, it's not good for me and my wife. I'm going to get some Tang. And I go, oh, I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
That is taking such a hard turn.
Right.
I want to say something, and I don't want it to be construed.
Let me read. Yeah, construed
as racist or insensitive, or stupid.
Sure, it might be all those things.
It is all of those things. But I went and took 2 lessons of Taekwondo. Yeah, basically a black belt. Got roundhouse kicked in the testicles.
Oh, don't talk about that right now.
No, I feel like that was worse pain than what happened to you.
I don't know.
Because I took a heel and basically went like this.
Yeah, no, I've been there.
Have you ever seen somebody blow up the bottom of a silo and it all just kind of comes down? That's what happened to my stuff.
I've been kicked.
And I said I'm not going back for 2 reasons. 1, I don't think the boys can take it again. Mm-hmm. And 2, the instructor was a white guy named Tom, and I did not think that it was for real.
No, doesn't that feel like if I go and you're not being racist at all, because if I was to go take martial arts right now, if it's not Steven Seagal, I want I got a vision in my head.
I want it to be Mr.
I want it to be Kill Bill, where she got trained and he's got the whisker beard.
Yeah.
And when he talks, it's broken English.
I want that.
I do
otherwise,
too.
I'm not getting the right training. I'm not getting.
It's like going to
Sensei Tom.
It's like going to a trainer and they're fat. I don't want a fat trainer.
Okay, once again, got to stay on the Asian thing. Going to a sushi place and having the guy be white. A little wrong,
Could you imagine if you went to a Japanese steakhouse, behind it, and they're flipping the knives and everything, and it's Tom again?
Yeah, another Tom.
I want Tom there.
I think anybody can do anything, but white men can't do everything.
No, not at all.
I don't want Tom doing my sushi.
Right.
I want Tom teaching me how to do
I agree.
that. I don't want...
Guess what? I don't want Tom doing babysitting my kids.
I also don't want Tom babysitting or running a daycare. Tom's daycare would go out of business in 3 months.
Yeah, he would, because he'd be such a Tom.
The news would come up right away and just be like, hi, guys, we're here in front of Tom's daycare that's opening up today. He's clearly a kid toucher, because why else?
Because all Toms apparently are. That's a...
Because why else would a straight white man start a daycare? This is
Tom.
This is Tom.
Hi.
This is Tom reporting. Back to you guys.
Jake and Tanner show. I got to say these things before I get yelled at again. There's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get a free consultation. I thought these were supposed to be recorded in. Those little things. I thought they were.
Do they say weather? Does it say weather?
Yeah, it does say weather.
Weather sponsors don't get recorded in. Because remember, we talked about that yesterday, is that these were sold as like a year-long package.
Okay.
And it was before our deal of these are all getting recorded.
Speaking of packages, mine hurts. And also, I got to call the pest control guys. They just signed a new deal with us.
Yeah, they did.
And I want to talk to Brian really quick because we're not going to be able to meet him today. We might do that next. It's Jake and Tanner Show. So we're live in the studio. If you text TV to 71090, you're going to be able to watch us. See what I look I'm all fresh today, like the kids are saying.
Yeah.
Put my old sweater vest out. My little Christmas sweater. I only wear this during the holidays. What are you doing? You're fixing me up. Thank you. It's like Dad working my tie.
God, what is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh, that's why. When you button them, for some reason, they poke out. You can't see it on the TV. I am in my normal Friday attire.
Yeah.
Didn't shower.
Sure.
I call it Didn't Shower by Tanner.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. My name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. I'm Tanner.
We work
together. What is
$40 that we're going to be trying to give away because Tanner's stupid and he lost. Is it 40 or 60? I'll take that back if it's 60.
I think it's 40.
Nah, you're stupid.
Wait, hold on. I lost. When did I lose? I lost the first day we got back.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, we got back Wednesday?
Yeah, you took off Wednesday. So I lost that day. So it was Tuesday. It's $40 today. Mm-hmm. So Thursday was 20, and I almost lost.
So we're going to be trying to give that away in the 8 o'clock hour. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union's Life Stage Personal Guidance. Speaking of people that sponsor the show. Brian, I got to figure out. I forgot how to exactly pronounce their business, and that's probably really important because they just signed with us, and we're not going to be able to say hi today because we got to bounce right after the show.
Yeah, I have to go home and do all the work that I told my wife I was going to do because I played 5 hours of Call of Duty.
I got to pop pills.
Oh.
Brian, hi, go on the radio with us.
All right, well, nice.
Brian, what is the business? I want to make sure I'm saying the pest control business correctly.
Uh-huh.
How do you say it?
It's Ewert Pest Control.
I
knew it!
I was saying Ewert or something like that. Ewert Pest Control. Where are you out of?
We're based out of Shawano, but we service pretty much all of Wisconsin.
I'm really excited. We got to meet you just for a couple seconds a few days ago. But these are here. This is what you got to do. You got to take a little lesson from Brian. If you're thinking about being part of the show, you really got to understand the show because we're going to have a lot of fun with this new client. We're going to have because they understand who we are. The worst is when people will sign with us and not understand the show and not like anything.
When people, the thing that gets me is when people buy the station, not the show.
Right.
So they're like, oh, I listen to Kiss FM. Morning show is the most listened to thing. I'll buy in the morning show. And then they don't know what they're getting into. Well, national brands are really hard.
In here, yeah, national brands are hard because then you got to
so
air
sexy.
Right. You got to air check, and then they go, "Oh, we don't like any of this." Well, Verve, and this is what you'll get too is they sell these 1 minute reads, these live reads. We'll get a piece of paper and it says, "Hey, you got to talk about this, this, and this." But how Tanner and I do this is they end up very unprofessionally. They end up being like 3 or 4 minutes. They become part of the show, I think that is a neat thing about what we do for businesses that want to jump on board. We don't just do these 1 minute ads.
Brian, let's just do a little interview here.
Sure.
What are you most afraid about for signing on with us?
Have you thought about that? Or are you like, oh man, this could be bad?
Yeah, have you because you know that we have zero filter and also don't make good decisions on the fly. So things could end up poorly for you.
Yeah, very true.
Don't want to scare you away from advertising.
Like continuing to call me a cat murderer?
Well,
now listen, we don't know if you don't kill cats.
Cats can be pests. Cats can be pests.
We don't know it. You never said that you don't.
Yeah, where on your website does it say we specifically don't kill cats?
Well,
Gonna have to add it to the website now.
I think we're gonna have it will be a ton of fun, and I'm sorry that we can't meet with you today, but we'll hook up one of these times.
Yeah.
Maybe that's right. I had something to bring in to show you guys today too. So
is it a dead cat?
It is.
It might be. It might not be.
See.
So
Schrodinger's cat.
I want to give you a free plug here. Ewert Pest Control. So what do you like? Tell me just a little bit about you for just a second, in case why do I need pest control?
Well, it's all about the preventative. Honestly, keep yourself from ending up with a problem. If we treat your property throughout the year, chances are you're not going to actually end up with a problem in your home, like spiders or or box elder bugs or anything like that.
Oh, I like that. Brian, can you do this? I have these white trash neighbors. Is there anything
don't
you
get
can
rid of neighbors.
Yeah, can you just spray my lawn so they don't cross it?
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Do you like help with mice and stuff, or are you strictly?
Absolutely.
Okay, can you like
get a cat?
No, stop, no, because my cats don't kill mice.
Oh.
Where is the most like? Do you think everybody has mice in their walls?
Oh, don't say yes.
I want to say a good high percentage of people actually have mice.
Well, definitely where Tanner lives, it's just filled with mice and rodents.
Can we not take a crap on my house?
No, not your house. I'm just saying,
so I can't live in a mansion.
They build the
with
walls
a bunch
with
of
mice. Some of those
weird
studs
sex
are just
neighbors.
mice. I bet you there's a dead squirrel holding portions of your house.
So my house was made by a burnt down barn.
I'm not saying your house. I'm just saying up in Goldfish. They use those as structure, those dead rodents.
So we just got dial up, and our mascot is a dead mouse. But it doesn't mean the whole town is filled with them.
All I'm saying is, man, you probably keep this guy in business.
You ain't never been to Coleman.
Listen to me. I talk all I talk. My house is leaking. Every time I turn around, there's a new leak in the ceiling.
Oh, so yeah. Why don't you just stuff one of the help in there to stop it? you elitist prick.
All right. Brian, we're really excited now. You guys seem like you're going to be really fun clients to work with, so we're really pumped that you jumped on board with us. Somebody said that are you thinking about sponsoring next year's JTX?
Absolutely, we
Oh
are.
my God, how cool would that be?
Yes,
That'd be a lot of fun.
a game with you.
That would be cool.
Hide the cockroach in one of the listeners. I mean, under the listener's seat.
I like it.
All right. Brian from Ewert Pest Control. You're going to hear more of these guys because they just signed up for a little while with us to do some live reads. Hey, thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
All right, take care. And that's the difference, man. I think I like the clients. I love the clients that get the show.
That buy the show, not the station.
Yep.
Buy us. Oh, did you see the amazing email we got from Chris Terry?
I loved. Do you want to read that next?
Yeah, let's read it next.
I think that was so fun.
I really enjoyed what she said. And it wasn't the usual sexual harassment that Chris Terry usually sends us. Like, hey, boys, need a picture for the trip. One of your faces. Then I need some of your asses for me.
It's like, all right, Chris Terry.
Cool, Chris Terry, thanks.
She's going to be so fun wasted.
We always provide.
KFC, yeah, we just have those on hand. I always have ass pics.
Yeah,
just in
who
case.
doesn't?
Well, working with Chris Terry, you need them. Didn't know that was part of it, but when we signed, definitely ass pics.
Once again, buy the show, not the station.
Yes. By the way, in any event travel with Chris Terry, she understands the show. There is one that didn't understand the show whatsoever. I don't want to say the name, but do you remember that? Kind of local, but national.
Oh yeah,
boy,
they didn't like the first ad that we gave them as a new jingle for their establishment.
Oh yeah, they frowned upon that.
They didn't
don't think they're going to sign again.
A little bit. Usually we have 1-year deals. That one was gone in 3 months.
KFC has something for the holidays that they want in your home.
Oh,
you can't eat it.
What?
Well, you could, but it probably will make you sick. And the hottest toy for Christmas. We're going to get to it next. Jake and Tanner Show. So there's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 a night. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. Free consultation. So riddle me this really quick. Planet Fitness. How do they make any money when it is only $10 a month to sign up? I don't get it.
I don't understand it either.
How are they pulling how do they make that building, any Planet Fitness? Now, I've been in the one in Oshkosh. I've been in the one also here in Appleton. Those are my two go-tos.
Yep.
How do they have that building so flipping nice all the time with only $10 a month. How are they turning a profit?
I don't know how they can afford to have the amenities that they do, like unlimited tanning, that total body thing,
the total body enhancement, hydro massage, yeah,
and have it clean. Like the guy,
like eat mashed potatoes or whatever your diet consists of.
I can't remember. Was his name Schaefer or Seamus?
Schaefer. Oh man, do I like Seamus?
I really want to call him Seamus now.
Seamus.
Okay, so when Seamus was showing us, I just love saying it. When Seamus was showing us around, and he was just like, "Yeah, we have like secret shoppers," and they go around, and he went underneath a treadmill, put his hand on it with a white glove and said, "Look at that, no dust, zero dust underneath machines," because they care so much about how clean it is in there that I felt, even though cleanly showered, I felt dirty because the building around me was so much cleaner than me as a person.
Oh, it's so much better than anything that I've ever been in. This building, check. My home, check. My shower at home, I thought that was somewhat clean until I went to their showers. I want to live there. Tanner, I want to live there.
And it's
$10 a month. That would save so much money.
Oh my God! And pizza and bagels. What? How? Why aren't we living there?
PlanetFitness.com. More info. We are live in the studio 3 cameras in this little room here.
Nope.
3, 4 cameras, 6 cameras, 17. So many, some of them
There's probably
cameras.
100 cameras. We only use 3.
All you got to do is text TV to 71090, and you can see us live in the studio. It's more fun than you think.
Yeah.
Actually, people have said that. They go, I would think just watching your radio show would be somewhat boring, but I find it really intriguing.
You can that link will have 2 links. It'll have one to the Jake and Tanner TV page at 959kissfm.com and one to the YouTube. YouTube, you can chat with people that are also watching the show, and you guys could all relate to each other and say, "Oh, we're weird." But
to be honest, anybody that's watching the show is a little screw loose.
I watch it. I find us very
You're watching
interesting.
it right now.
Yeah, I am actually.
It's the Jake and Tanner show. Hi, my name is Jake, and I wanted to. Well, I want to just say something about myself. I'm going to be spending the holidays alone. That is something that I'm doing, and I do. I mean, besides with my wife and my kids, we have no family. I want to come back to that really quick. Tanner, tell me a little something about you.
My name is Tanner, and I have a dog. His name is Gustav. And I'm trying to find somebody to let him out so he doesn't.
I thought you were going to say take him.
No. I do like him.
Yeah,
he's a nice dog.
Yeah, well, I don't know. When they become part of your family, they're like kind of little humans. I always look at my dozer like he's an old bald man that's just unhappy with his life. When you look at him, he's always frowning. He's a boxer. Anyway, I want to know because last year was our first Christmas that my wife and I just spent it with
alone.
The kids.
Yeah, just now, like you and your little family.
Which is fine. You do that. But this is not going anywhere on Christmas. This is even leading up to Christmas, a couple weeks before. You're not going to anybody's family. You're not going over to any family to make cookies, to visit any family members. Hi, my name is Jake. A ton of my family's dead, and the others are in jail. Yeah. So I literally have no contact.
And there is family you could go and see.
But it's so awkward because I haven't seen them in so long. And they're in Jackson, Michigan. And we just never had a very close family. And we have a very small family. My wife, on the other hand, not on the other hand, same thing. She is basically an only child.
Yeah, she's got siblings who are 10 years older from
10, 15 years old.
Mom.
Right. So her parents are in Michigan, and he's not driving over in Michigan anymore. And I want my kids to wake up on Christmas in their bed in their house.
No, that's a really cool thing.
So what is the reasoning you're spending? I would love to know if anybody is in the same boat. Call us, actually, because I want to hear the story. 866-916-0959. Why are you spending the holidays alone?
Why are you not going to see family on
Christmas? Maybe you hate your family.
Maybe you're like Jake and they all died.
Or that could be it, yeah. Or maybe you just can't afford it and maybe you moved over here. I don't know what it is.
You came here for college, you came here for work, and you're just like, I can't swing it this year.
Somebody said, why don't you guys get together for a small Christmas?
Who? Me and I have family.
Tanner and his family. Thanks for that. Well, mine is because I'm not from here. And it's 6 hours away. It's getting a little easier with kids now, but it's still a difficult thing to do. Especially because my wife is not even really close with her family.
Yeah.
Not even with her parents.
And you don't let her.
Yeah. I don't let her. She comes out of the house once a year.
Yep.
And that is not the time. Hi, who's this?
Cindy Parker.
Hi, Cindy Parker. Cindy, you don't get to see any of your family?
Not that I don't get to. We actually voluntarily decided not to see any family on Christmas Day this year.
That's kind of good. Why? What is your decision? Is it just because you're sick of going to 6 houses on one day and having 5 dinners?
Yeah, a little bit
it is stressful.
Well, also, it's my husband's birthday. He's born on Christmas Day, and he complains every single year that he cannot just do nothing on his birthday. And normally my dad's side of the family every year falls on Christmas Day, and they didn't, so we kind of told his mom, sorry, hey, we don't have to go to my dad, so we're not coming to your house either. We're just staying home.
That's kind of good for you to take. You're taking control.
I get it, and I understand it because when it's like a double-edged sword. Because when I had family, I hated going to do all the things. It's like, and I would look at my life now and go, "Oh my God, that's so peaceful." But when you don't have any family, you go, "Oh boy, it would be really fun to have a brother or sister to come visit." You know what I mean? It's a weird thing. It depends on where you are in your life.
Yeah.
Agreed. Well, and for us, we've every year that since I've had kids, we hurry up, open our presents, and then have to get ready and leave. So they don't even get to play with anything or do anything. We just have to hurry up and go.
Side note, you know when we were partying with you? I don't know if I told you this. You know when we were partying in the hotel room?
Yeah.
After the JTX? Did I tell you your name became a verb? Did I message you that and tell you that? Like, Tim still says it today. He will be like, man, I can remember when I got Cindy Parkered? Cindy's a blast, by the way.
Again, I'll bring a good time.
All right. Thanks, Cindy. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
I love her. All of my friends only wanted. They're using me now to be around Cindy Parker.
Cindy Parker does seem like she's a hoot and a half.
Hi. Why are you alone and a loser?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to not go to family functions.
This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. I just don't want to go.
No, I want to find somebody who wishes they could go see their family on Christmas.
I know.
Because we want to help you through that. We want to talk you through not being able to see your family on Christmas. We want to rub your shoulders.
Maybe give you a little wet willy.
Why? See, a stupid Michigan wet willy where it's not a wet finger, it's a wet tongue. And it's just a tongue in the ear. It's just called a sexual harassment. It's assault.
I use this.
This is Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Why does your family hate you?
You're saying you don't want them, but that's all you ask.
My real mom, she tried stealing my identity and all sorts of crazy, and my family associates me with her, so they automatically think I'm the bad seed.
So you're just hanging out with your immediate family?
I know I have no family. It's just me and my daughter.
Oh, you got a daughter. Why don't you consider her family?
Yeah.
What did she do?
I don't have any real family.
Just me and her.
How old is she?
No, like other than my kid, she's 9.
Oh, okay. Well, she's past the pet phase.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean pet phase? Like,
well, until they're like, I don't know, like 2 or 3, they're really just pets.
Yeah, really.
Because they don't have opinions, and you just got to take them out.
My daughter's 8. And she still hasn't said anything really important.
Yeah, but like you can have a conversation with her. Like right now, talking to my daughter is just a little bit better than talking to Gustav.
And I don't even know if you're right on that. The dog probably some days is a little better talking to him.
I know my daughter yesterday said something terrible.
I like
to me.
this.
Hi.
I'm here. Please talk to me.
You've answered the phone. Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Go ahead.
James.
Hi, this is James. This is James.
No, hi, James.
My family
is
all Florida. It's all Florida.
Well, are you by yourself, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Why? How old are you?
21.
Why are you here away from your Florida family? Did you get out of there because you didn't want to grow up to be a felon, or did you come here for school?
I didn't come here for school or anything. I came here because my mom sent me here.
Wait a minute. James, do you have any family here?
No.
Then why would she just send me here? Go on, James.
Yeah, my mom sent me here because she's a guardian and she wanted me to be living in Wisconsin.
Why? Yeah, why Wisconsin?
Why did she pick here?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
So how did she send you here? Did she send you here on a train?
I'm getting very angry.
Like with a bindle?
Yes, a train. Yes, a train.
James, James, give me your mom's number. I want to call her because you're not answering these riddles you're giving me.
Why did your mom send you here? Answer that question. Why did she send you here?
I don't know.
No, James, you do. Either this is a complete lie. Nobody just knows. You just woke up and you accepted. Okay, I'm here in Wisconsin.
I guess it's cold now.
Why wouldn't you move?
Is it drugs?
Because she won't let me. She's a guardian.
But not anymore. You're 21. You make your own decisions. Go back down to Florida.
How old were you when she moved you here?
19.
Oh, yeah, you're still an adult.
She's not your guardian at that point. Why did you move here? Well, like, what did you do the first day you were in Wisconsin?
I don't know. I don't even have a job anymore.
No, James, what did you do when you first got here? Where did you go?
My aunt's house.
So you have family here.
You do have family here.
James, you're making me really angry. I don't know why. So, James, you do have family here. She ended up sending you... Where are you going right now?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't have a job or anything.
Right.
Oh.
So what are you gonna do? What do you do for money?
My SI check.
You were a side chick.
My SSI check.
What is
I have
that?
SSI check. I have what's it called? SSI check. An SSI check.
SSI check.
I'm gonna Google that.
Social
so I know
Security. Is it so you get the government's like kind of giving you money
Disability.
monthly?
Yes.
Supplemental security. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. So I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but I would think you're getting money. That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good that you are getting help.
Now, do you have to give some of that to your aunt, or is this all your money?
Yeah.
Some I have to my aunt because I have to pay rent.
Okay. Why do you get that, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I have disability. I have a disability.
Sure. No,
Okay.
this is making sense now. Did you now do you get to see your mom ever?
Sometimes, yes.
Do you want to see her more?
She came up here for Christmas, so yeah, for 13th.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, James, we wish you the best of luck.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy living in Wisconsin. We're happy that you're here.
Yeah, we got you. And we're happy that you're not in Florida because
There's a lot of weirdos.
That nothing good really happens in Florida. You either go there to die or you go there to do meth. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what else?
Yeah.
I am brony.
You're a brony?
You're a brony? You like My Little Pony?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Wait.
I started getting into it.
Are you really super brony out? You love My Little Pony?
Yeah.
James, you are my favorite person in the entire world. I want you to call in every day. But not really.
But I started watching My Little... Okay, I feel bad. Thanks for calling, James.
Bye, James.
Because I have an awesome... I started watching My Little Pony with my daughter, and she kept saying, I don't like this show.
Can you hang on really quick? Just 2 seconds. Not you, Tanner. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Go on, because I have something for this.
Okay, so I was like... hey, look, My Little Pony, because me and my daughter, I like to have the TV be a babysitter, but I also like to sit and watch it with my daughter. And we try to find shows that we're into together because she's into the show Spirit. Mm-hmm. Like, she really likes it and she hates the kid. Like, either she's too advanced or she shouldn't be that good at TV yet. But I was like, let's watch My Little Pony. And she kept saying, Dad, I don't like this show. Tanner, I don't like this show. And I was like,
it's a fun show. It's very colorful. It's fun. Let me tell you this. I am so attracted to Fluttershy. If I had to pick one My Little Pony, Fluttershy is it. And I talked to Angie about this, and I said...
Did you figure out age?
No, but she's very shy. Fluttershy is kind of innocent. She's soft-spoken. I'm like, she's you, Angie. She is you as a pony.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to get Angie to dress up as Fluttershy.
Okay, hey.
Fluttershy is good
looking. She's 18.
Applejack's a little not for me. Rainbow Dash is too much for me. She's too much of a guy. Rarity's pretty. Pinkie Pie's really pretty. Yeah, but Fluttershy's my girl. My girl.
And I think I talked about this last year, and it still bothers me. I'm still super attracted to Poppy from Trolls.
It's okay, man. Everybody has their weird things.
Okay, I am. I'm too attracted to her.
Hi, what's your name? Hello?
Cassandra.
Hi,
and I hope you guys are talking about the Equestria Girl My Little Ponies and not the actual My Little Pony.
Wait, there's well... Yeah, we're talking about the cartoon.
The Equestria Girls are the Equestria Girls.
No, not the humans. We're actually talking about the ponies, not the human girls.
Equestria Girls.
Okay.
No, we're definitely.
They are ponies and they are the humans in the show, but
Wait, don't you think, Lo, Fluttershy's really cute with her innocent personality?
Hold on, I'm finding a whole new thing for Tanner.
Oh, you don't know about those?
The Equestria Girls? Or
yeah,
whatever?
They actually turn from pony to human.
Girls. My daughter loves the Equestria Girls. She got the Barbies as them.
Yeah, my kid actually did.
Because they switch over from like the world where they're just ponies into the human world, and then they become like humans.
Cassandra, are you spending Christmas alone?
Not my whole family. My sister her new fiance is racist, and we are a mixed family, and I am not completely white, so she wants nothing to do with me anymore.
How
and
annoying. That is the most annoying thing on the planet.
Call them out.
It is so annoying. It is 2018. Who cares?
I can't. I personally wouldn't call out family, but if I knew that somebody was stupid and racist like that, I might want to say it on the air so then people know that they're a stupid racist person. But I mean, that's not my decision.
Well, I won't. Well, they don't live in the Green Bay area. They live in the Stevens Point area.
We know some people there.
Area.
We can get the word out around there too.
So let me get this straight. Okay. So you're a mix.
Yes.
Okay, and
your sister isn't?
Your sister's not a mix?
No, well, we're a mixed family, so we have the same mom, but not the same dad. So
Okay.
my dad.
Okay.
So this new boyfriend comes along, and he hates any race that's not white,
Yep.
and he doesn't want.
And oh, sorry.
No, is it like a religious thing where he, or I don't know even if that's a religious thing.
I don't think that
Well,
is.
if you go on his Facebook page, he has a whole bunch of white supremacists and Nazi stuff all over.
my God.
What is wrong with your sister?
Yeah, what is wrong with her? Did she get pregnant by him really early?
She did.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's what
with
it
him,
is.
and
Yeah.
and so she went racist, although she used to date people that weren't white. And
I feel bad. I feel bad for her kid.
I do too.
I truly do. I feel bad for her kid because he's about to grow up and be racist too. Because you're not born with it.
God,
you get
there's so
taught
much
it,
more-
and this
there's so
guy's
much
a
energy.
stupid white supremacist.
You could put your energy somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like why?
Like
why
build a
there?
birdhouse, man.
You know what kind of birdhouse? If you put that much energy, you could have the best birdhouse in your backyard, on your block.
Yeah.
Probably in the state.
And let all the birds in there.
No.
Or I guess if you wanted to, you could just be like, this
You would only
birdhouse
want
is
doves.
for robins only.
Just doves.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's still not right.
Hey, we love you, and we hope it gets better, but it probably won't.
You don't
because he
need that.
seems like a complete idiot.
Yeah,
Most people that are racist are idiots, and it's
Yeah.
hard for them to accept
Yeah.
anything else.
Find
No,
me a
it's
person who's
it's
racist with
okay.
an
I hope
IQ
she
over
like
100.
turns around, but she's done a lot of I guess you mentioned how your family was, Jake. Well, my sister's kind of like that, so I'm hoping everything turns around.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Wait, is she talking my family dead?
Well, you have said
No,
you have said before,
well, my sister is she was a drug addict, and then she says she's not, but then she does it again. So,
Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she's also a stripper, but that's okay.
I love it. Your sister sounds like we would have so much content if she was my sister.
My God.
Probably.
It's a very interesting life that you get to live by hearing her stories.
Yeah. Well, no, because they don't. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess they don't. When's the last time you've talked to her?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
When she wanted to pawn my violin for money. That was the last time we talked.
Hold on. Jake, do you understand that we're talking to a unicorn right now?
What?
Or somebody who knows a unicorn?
Why? Oh,
a married stripper with a kid.
Yeah, but look who she's married to. I don't.
But still, man, you think a white supremacist is going to be the guy that's going to be the not jealous type?
Well, all I'm saying is I want to find somebody that actually goes to church on Sunday, goes to the PTA meetings, but she's a stripper. Yeah. Hey, Cassandra, we hope it gets better, but again, it probably won't. But thank you for listening.
That's unfortunate for you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You guys are the best, by the way.
Love your face.
We love your face now more than ever for saying that. Thank you.
I see what your sister looks like.
I do too, a little bit.
Yeah.
I just.
She's blonde-haired, white skin. She tans really easy and blue eyes.
Can you send a picture to our Facebook because we want to see if she looks like the type of girl that would marry a white supremacist?
Yeah, you have to. It's not like we're gonna post it or anything,
right?
But I definitely want to see a picture of your stripper.
I can see if I can try to find a picture, but she's blocked me on everything. She hasn't blocked my other brothers and sisters that are also blonde hair, white skin, blue eyes. Just me.
All right. Well, thank you. Love you.
Okay, thanks.
Take care. God, that would suck to be married to somebody that was racist.
I think it's creepy that
It'd be
we
almost as difficult to be married to a Republican. Go on. No, I don't know why I said that.
Far right Republican.
Yeah, no,
a Tea Party person.
I kid.
Okay, but now you completely threw me off.
Sorry, go on.
No, I have no idea what we're gonna say, and we're way out of time.
Right.
And
Did you just break? Did you just
broken.
break? Okay,
I'm broken right now.
Well, on the way, we should get into the KFC has something for the holidays that they want in your home. You can't eat it. Well, you can try. You probably wouldn't like it. And the hottest toy for Christmas. It's all next.
I love that tease.
The Jake and Tanner Show.
I don't know what it is.
reading a MySpace message. Why, then to Sean Connery.
Sure.
Hi, Jake and Tanner Show, by the way. My name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. I'm Tanner.
Chris Terry from In Any Event Travel. We were talking about her wanting ass pics. Very weird, but
she wanted them, so we provided.
That's what we do for our clients that team up with us.
Looking at you, E-Word Pest Control.
She said, hey, long time no talk. I hope you... By the way, Chris Terry and In Any Event Travel, along with Fun Jet, we're going to Mexico here in a couple months with these guys.
Like 50 days.
Long time no talk. I hope you guys are doing well. It occurred to me that this is a come along with a radio show that we're talking about all the people that are coming to Mexico with us.
Yes.
Come along with a radio show that doesn't play music, so the people coming do not tune in to hear songs. So I have no idea what type of music people actually do like, and we will need some type of playlist for the welcome event. Do you want me to ask the Facebook group people suggestions? Do you want me to just put something of a variety together? Do you want me to talk to Joe to see if someone would do it?
Nope, that's the last thing you should do. Just put in a variety.
I think so. Or I don't think anybody's going to care.
No, really.
Just whatever. A lot of 90s are fun.
Music is fun.
A lot of whatever. We just played something by Khalidi.
Khaled and Norman.
Normany? Norman. Whatever.
Tell me where your love handles.
But yeah, we're the last people you want to ask.
No.
All I would say is Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay.
No.
Just over and over
Isn't
again.
That song about death?
I don't know, but I love it. Probably.
So
I really do like that song. Hey, Elizabeth Dushuku. Do you know who that is? Eliza.
You know, I'm gonna put you.
Out of my misery.
No, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's super hard for me to know what you're talking about when you change the name 30 times and don't say it right.
She's an actress, but I can't say her name right. Eliza. It's Eliza Dushku.
Oh.
Wait, do you know who I'm talking about? Very beautiful.
Eliza Dushku.
Yeah. She ended up...
she was on Bring It On.
She ended up being written off the show Bull earlier this year. She was paid $9.5 million by CBS after she complained about being sexually harassed by Michael Weatherly on the set of the show Bull. So she ended up,
him.
She was written off. Wait, do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah, okay. He was on NCIS. Well, he was the funny guy on NCIS.
Ended up being written off the show, so CBS paid her what she would have made if she stayed for the remainder of her contract. The payout was discovered during an investigation into the allegations against former CBS boss Les whatever. For his part, Weatherly has apologized for the pain he caused Eliza with what he called, quote, an attempt at humor. Or just being a guy.
I do think that, because I think there is definitely a difference between flirting and sexual harassment. But I think men are so stupid that they might not know the difference. So if they're flirting or joking around, they might be making somebody uncomfortable without realizing it.
A couple things things that you need to know. You might already know. We were supposed to get to this a week ago, but I want to play it.
What is it? Tell me. Is it the KFC thing? Better be the KFC thing.
Well, that's coming. This girl announces something.
It's not coming.
From the Today Show.
I only got like a minute.
From like the 4th hour. What? Dang it. All right.
I have something to share with
everybody. This is Kathy Lee Gifford.
And it's bittersweet, as these things always are. But I've been here almost 11 years. Thought I would stay 1 year. Something happened along the way. Fell in love with a beautiful Egyptian goddess. And now, when it's our 11th anniversary, I'm going to be leaving the Today Show.
Kathy Lee's gone.
We do life together. And
this is...
Who the hell is Kathy Lee?
She's Regis's old co-host. The beautiful Kathy Lee Gifford. And she does, I think, like the 4th hour of the Today Show with Hoda. It's weird. I mean, it's not like she's leaving. Yeah, she should be retiring and all that. But it's weird because she's been on part of daytime TV for such a long time.
Yeah, why is she leaving? Just retiring?
Let's find out.
We do life together, and nobody more so than my Hoda. Who, it's going to happen the same way it did with Regis. You know, when I left Regis, it was hard, but I'm closer to him now than we were after 15 years together. So I love you, Hoda Mama. You know, you're just so special, Hoda. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The minute you stepped into my life with both feet.
Now they're crying. Makes me cry.
Everything
I swear
changed.
to God, if they don't start making out, this will be really weird.
Could you imagine?
Like, it seems like they love each other more than I love my wife, for sure.
But I just want to leave it there, Chair. It's going to be that kind of day.
Think about the day I retire, and we're up on, let's just say, we're on a podium, we're on stage and a podium in my head. The whole state comes to the retirement party, and then you and I start doing that, and then we just start hardcore making out.
Wanting to do this forever.
Now's the time.
Do you think we would receive cheers? Or do you think we would receive groans?
I have no idea.
Also, how's my Monday show going to go after that? I don't think I can come back from that.
Oh, boy. All right. Do we have time for another story or no?
I don't know. We're a minute past what we normally do, but it's either we short break now or short break later, so let's just keep going.
You want to go just a little bit? Why don't we do one more here? All right. Thanks, sweetie. Let me find where is she? Where is she? Stand by. I thought I had it ready to go, and I do. Yeah, I do. Right here. Jerry Seinfeld was talking about Kevin Hart.
I just don't like Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm not a big fan either because I think he's a jerk.
Arrogant.
I think he is. Yeah. He really is.
And
did you see him with Kesha? I mean, I get what he did with Kesha.
I still like that.
I do, but still, he seemed a little like, I don't need to know you. I don't care to know you.
Yeah.
He's kind of rude with his money.
I think that was the only time that I had said, I'm okay with an action that he did. Because
Kesha went up to, he was doing an interview and she ran up and said, "Oh my God, I love you.
Let me take a picture.
Let me hug you. Can I hug you?" And she said, "No.
Yeah,
no,
thanks.
You can't. I don't know who you are."
No, thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly how he said it. Anyway, here he is talking about Kevin Hart not doing the Oscars and how he thinks it's a bad thing for the Oscars.
It's not so much that nobody wants...
Nope. That was Whoopi. Here we go.
Kevin is in a position, because he's a brilliant comedian, to kind of decide what he wants to do. He doesn't have to step down, but he can. And when you look at that situation, well, who got screwed in that deal? I think Kevin's going to be fine. But find another Kevin Hart? That's not so easy.
The Oscars, I believe, they're dying. I don't think a lot of people watch them. So if you can get Kevin Hart up there, I feel like Kevin Hart could pull a younger crowd and could pull a crowd to want to watch, because he has I'm not the biggest Kevin Hart fan, but man, does he have a lot of fans.
Yeah,
I think it could have been. I think Jerry's right on it.
Jerry is right, because the payday, he doesn't need it. The publicity, he doesn't need it. And the hate that comes with the Oscars. Because now the Oscars are not a prestigious award. It's become it's just celebrities patting celebrities on the back, or it's just a big Me Too movement speech, or it's just a big and it's just a big that.
If I were to watch the Oscars, I don't want to be lectured at. Listen, I think the Me Too movement's a great thing that's happening, but I don't want them to use that as the platform to do it.
And I get why, because the whole Me Too movement kind of started with Harvey Weinstein, and that's a really big movie thing, and it's done a lot of good. But
Seinfeld's right.
Seinfeld's right. Like the Oscars are losing out here. Who are they going to get now? Did they announce that?
They don't. But no, they don't know yet. But here, I don't believe. So far, I don't know.
Laugh so hard if Seinfeld took it.
I want to piggyback this with Whoopi Goldberg. Because she hosted in 94, 96, 99, and 2001. And she's been asked, again, would you like to come back and host it? And she says, this is why people don't like hosting the Oscars.
It's not so much that nobody wants to do it, but, with social media, you used to only have to worry about newspaper critics saying stuff about you. But now you got everybody and the mother. Well, I didn't like the way his teeth looked.
It's true.
And he's really not funny. Oh my God, he was so boring. I watched the whole show. He was so boring. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear it. And, it should be a lot easier to do than it is.
It's kind of like how radio is now. I mean, look at us. We got our Jake and Tanner TV. You can actually see us live. I mean, how many, I think I've read somewhere where it was like, oh, I don't like Jake's hair on there. There was someone that said, oh my God, does he wear the same shirts over and over? And you start thinking, you see it on the text line, you see it. We gripe about this all the time on all the social media. Now we're on the Jake and Tanner TV, so you get to hear all those things. And that's kind of what she's saying. What happens with the Oscars?
Yeah, it's just like she said.
I don't want to go through the abuse.
About two people. Yeah. Now it's everybody.
We do have a take from Jake and Tanner. It's going to be happening in the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to try giving away a whopping $40. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. KFC has something for the holidays that they want in your home. Mm-hmm. You can't eat it. You could. I've been saying this tease like this for the last hour. We're going to get to it next. It might make you sick if you eat it low. Hottest toys for Christmas. That's on the way. There's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get that free consultation. More Jake and Tanner show, a couple minutes away. Broadcasting live, text TV to 71090. You can tell us things like you think we have a double chin, or you don't like the way we are wearing our shirt today.
I don't like the way that I'm wearing my shirt today.
You can always text us 71090 Sunseekers text line. Oh, by the way, text JT to that number 71090. Or no. My God, let me start over. If you want to watch us live, text TV to 71090. You can see live in the studio. You want to call us 866-916-0959. Those are things we're going to be playing. Take from Jake and Tanner. First segment of the 8 o'clock hour. Trying to give away $40. See if you can beat the smartest man on the planet. I don't know if it's possible.
I am very smart.
So, KFC is selling fried chicken, scented fireplace logs for Christmas.
KFC is now selling what I'll call a fried chicken fire log. The fire log is described as imbued with the unmistakable mouth-watering aroma of Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. The fire log does come with a few tongue-in-cheek warnings, including may result in a craving for fried chicken. We know the fire log smells great, but please do not attempt to eat it.
Don't tell me what to do, you Colonel. You're dead.
Stupid talking head.
Yeah.
$18.99 each for a log.
$18.99.
Hey, do you remember those one logs? We used to use them when we had an actual fireplace.
Fire starters?
Man, you just go right into. They're one log and they burn for like 6 hours. Just one log, and you just buy them. That's what we used to do. We don't anymore. Now it's just a gas fireplace.
Do you know what's weird? What do you mean it's just a gas fireplace?
Well, you just light fake logs. You just light the gas, and it's just a gas stream basically.
And did the logs not melt or burn?
Well, they're fake logs.
Yeah, but what are they made out of?
I don't know. Something that doesn't melt.
Why don't they burn?
Well, they look like they burn.
Why aren't they on fire?
I don't know.
Are they made of plastic?
Well, probably not,
Some
or that
sort
would have
of
melted.
Steel?
I don't know what they're made of, actually.
Why don't you know?
Well, I don't know. It just
Can
came
you
with the
tell
house.
me?
I don't like
What do you
using
mean
the
it
fireplace.
came with the house?
The fireplace just came with the house.
I don't like things that come with houses.
Well, I don't like using it because it costs money every time you're just lighting gas, and we use it like once a year, and that's on Christmas. It's basically
it. Does look really nice.
It does. It's like things you don't need for your house. One, a fireplace, also a hot tub. There's no reason, or a pool table. Like those are things that guys want.
I really want a pool table.
I know, and then all you're going to do is put laundry on it. That's it.
Shut up. Because the house that I want to buy this spring has just a massive basement and big enough to where I don't have to have a stubby stick. And I'm thinking about putting
stubby sticks are the little pool sticks that you
have to use next to the wall.
I think it would be a lot of fun to have one.
You got to get it, and you got to get the thing that comes down, the light that's right above it. It can't just be a table in a room. It has to be, the room needs to be built around it.
Yeah, again, it's going to become your kid's play. She's going to be playing on it, or it's a laundry table. Most likely a laundry table, or you're going to put boxes or anything like that.
I got to take you around that house that I'm looking to buy because it would be 300 square feet away from my laundries.
Well, maybe you'll put just laundry that your kid outgrew.
I'll just put yeah. My God. That's why I want a basement that's part of the house. Does that make sense? That you don't consider a basement? Because otherwise everything down there just becomes a storage thing.
You got to make yeah, you really do. You got to make it an expansion of the whole entire house because if you do not get that house with a finished basement, it's going to be very difficult to spend the money on to fix it up.
Yeah, because that's why I don't like basements with doors. Does that make sense? Because then
you feel like it's
you
just
can
shut
the door.
Yeah.
It's not part of the house. You're going down to the basement. You're not just going downstairs. Like the house that I'm looking to buy, it has a basement, but it's split level. So it's like I'm going to go downstairs. It's half underground and half not. We're dead in the case of a tornado, but,
Yeah, I go down there. Every time I go down to the basement, I look at it and I go, my God, this would be so nice if I just finished it. But I don't want to spend the time, A. B, I don't want to spend the money. Because when I do have the extra income to do that, I don't know. I'm just waiting for, I don't want this to happen. God forbid. I'm just waiting for Angie's dad to pass away. And then she's got to live with us. And it's like, well, Pam, you got to redo the basement then. We won't charge you rent. Just redo the basement.
Yeah, you just got to build yourself a room.
Mm-hmm. Bathroom too, living room. And I get to pick all carpet and everything. She gets no say.
Wait, are you just going to build that into basically a second little apartment?
Yeah, basically.
Would
bathroom.
you?
Yeah, definitely.
Put a kitchen and stuff?
No.
Because I've seen people who do that, where they put a kitchen, like a small kitchen in their basement.
Room, living room, bathroom. So she could just, we don't have to see her too much. No, I love her. She could, honest to God,
And
if I
she's
had to
getting
pick
up there in age.
my mom or
Wait a
her,
minute,
I would pick her, except she does this little thing. This is what Pam does. Oh my God. Did you? And I remember you said something, and I'm like, oh man, why didn't you say that on air?
Yeah.
Because I've said this off air. Can we act like you? Okay.
I'm about to say it.
My mother-in-law has a weird tick that she does where she doesn't realize she's doing it, but all the time she goes, no, and I swear to God, I just know what you're going to say next. And she goes,
And my theory is that Gordon has bought her adult underwear, has a little motor in it, and he has the remote, and that's what's going on.
Angie, if you're listening, do you think about it, Angie?
That she's just sitting there, and Gordon's sitting on your chair, just hitting the button. She's going, like maybe that's their thing. Everybody's got to have a thing.
Yes.
It's like touching your wife's butt in public where it's kind of dirty and stuff.
Right.
They've been together for so long that just subtle butt touches don't handle it anymore.
Could you imagine, Angela, if that was really happening? Which, side note,
How about this?
That would be fun to try.
Time out. Go buy your wife a pair.
And see if she makes the same noise.
If she makes the same noise. If she makes the same... while sitting at a table, you know that that's what's happening to Pam. Pam.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Gordon makes those noises too.
He's got a
pair. Okay. All right. Way too far.
No, you took it.
You took it.
No,
you're
you
wrong.
wanted
Your
me
face
to.
is stupid.
Well, that just...
So, did you hear the guy quit at Walmart and he actually used the loudspeaker to do it? I got audio of it.
Again?
Yeah. Wait. This is all stuff is really old. We didn't get to last week, so I'm trying to get through last week's material.
I could have swore we did this last year. Go on. though.
Attention all shoppers, associates, and management. I would like to say to all of you today that nobody should work here, ever. Our managers will make promises and never keep them, and not only that, they will preach to us about how they care about their employees, but about a month ago, my boss, assistant manager Cora, called me a waste of time and management did nothing to help. Management will also try and save money every step of the way, including cutting benefits of a full-time associate down to part-time, even though he worked 40-plus hours a week. I've been a loyal employee here for over a year and a half, and I'm sick of all the bullshit, bogus write-ups, and my job. F*** management, f*** this job, and f*** Walmart.
And then cheers. You hear the yay.
Somebody in the background just like, hell yeah! And he just broke open a bottle of Crown Royal. He's like, guess we're doing this today! Ooh-wee!
I
would have laughed if he would have...
Have you ever quit a job? No. Like that?
Well, no.
Have you ever fantasized about... probably
does.
at the old station.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
My God, does anybody ever have a I quit my job in an awesome kind of fashion?
Yeah, who quit the best?
God, just a mic drop.
Yeah. Like, what was that girl's name?
Because you always want to say that you will. Oh, Anita. Aneta the mood setter.
Yeah, Aneta the mood setter. Where I quit this bee. And then she was gone. She was a radio host in...
Can't remember.
Who cares? Not anymore. But she was like, I quit this bee. And then she was just done.
That one went viral just because it was the very first time somebody's actually did it on the air.
Yeah. It was so cool.
Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Have you ever quit your job in an awesome fashion?
Yeah, well, I think it was awesome. You guys, I guess, can be the determinant of that.
Okay.
So I was a manager at a gas station for 4 years. And when I decided to turn in my resignation letter, what I did instead is I gave them a sympathy card, sorry about your loss, and I wrote, you're losing me.
Oh, nice. Why don't you, what? What is your problem? I want beef jerky.
Eat it then.
Fine. So
I want duds.
What happened? Oh, you weren't there, when they read it, were you? You just kind of handed it and then left?
Oh, no, yeah, I was. I handed it to them because I was giving it 2 weeks because I'm not...
Oh, no. I don't want people with 2-week notices.
Yeah.
I want people that quit
this
that day.
Let's do that. Radio 101, don't eat on air, but we're starving.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all. We appreciate the story.
Yep. Thanks.
Take care. So if you have one of those, hold on, let me chew this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was going to tell her story longer.
Oh crap! I just put more in there. Hold on.
I'm almost done. That's why we don't have ratings.
This is why Karen from Texas is right.
Oh, we never said she was wrong. We were just mad that she was calling out the truth. All right, so if you ever quit your job in a really awesome fashion, I see that you are here. You are ringing. Do you have a? We can't get into it right now, but do you have an I quit story?
I do.
Okay, hang on really quick. Do you have an I quit story? We can't get into it right now, but we'll do it next.
Awesome.
All right, hang on. So if you have any, 866-916-0959. We're going to welcome you to the weekend also here in a little bit. Big thanks to Matthews Tires. They keep you rolling.
Yeah, they do.
Also, there's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get that free consultation. Boy, the top of the 8 o'clock hour. It's our last hour. Then we only got one more week, and then we got like 12 days off. Man, oh man. Dude.
Yeah.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake. Man, did I really want it this hour? I wanted to get to something that I want to see if your wife does the same exact thing, because I literally hate this about my wife. I hate it.
Okay, we have to get to that. We have to get to Take from Jake and Tanner. Okay,
Oh, crap.
So that what we're doing now, and then we got an email from somebody who said, please keep me anonymous.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's really funny? We did something called Free Advice Fridays, maybe twice, and that's probably still one of our most requested things.
We really should bring it back.
Well, let's do it now. No, not now. Later.
We're taking your calls right now if you ever quit in like a really awesome, not like you did your 2 weeks and then you came in and then whatever. It's just lame. We want really not
like you quit out of anger.
That's what exactly. Hi, what is your name?
My name's Joe.
Joe, how did you quit?
So I did put in my normal 2-week notice, but I had access to the HR system. So before I quit, I made sure I gave everyone I liked the biggest raise humanly possible before I left.
Yeah, but didn't they have to take that away? That's sad.
Nope. No, you can't. Once it's in, you can't do it because it was a large corporate office, so they didn't know the reason why. So it was a large retailer.
Oh, my God. You walked out like a flippin' champion.
People were cheering your name, I bet. Did everybody, did a lot of people know that it was you were the reason for the raise?
No, they had no idea. That was the best part. So I gave them back in the 90s a $1 raise before I left.
That is so brilliant. How many people?
Like 15 or 20.
How long did you end up working there and hating it?
Oh, almost every single day.
No, but how were you?
Retail is the worst. I was there for 3 years before I left.
Okay. Well, that is an awesome way to get people to really like you.
You're a lot like Santa or
Robin Hood. Yeah.
It was during the holidays too.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I wanted to ask him one more question. Like, was there one person he hated working with who didn't give a $1 raise?
Actually took $1 away.
Gary from accounting sucks.
Hi, what's your name?
Too old for my name, Kenny.
What is it?
Wait, what?
Too old for my name, Kenny.
Too old for my name, Kenny. I like it.
That is true. You shouldn't. We probably gave you that nickname, but I need to tell you again. You can't go by Kenny anymore. You have to go by Ken or Kenneth, and you need to have a mustache and a drinking problem.
It's kind of like I got a buddy who's in his almost 40 now, and he goes by Mikey.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Or if you go by Joey.
All right. So how did you end up quitting?
See, it wasn't me, but there was a radio station down in Madison where I'm pretty sure he was trying to quit or get fired. He locked himself in the studio and played hours of looped Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy.
I will tell you this, that was fake.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
What?
No, it was. That was all. That dude was leaving no matter what, and they went, this will be really good PR.
They did that with Colton at KTI, too.
Yeah.
On his last day, they just said, you can just walk out of the studio halfway through your shift and make it seem like you just quit.
Yeah, and I knew another guy that when he was quitting, they had him get arrested on the radio. Like he had a warrant out, and the cops came in, arrested him, and then they just, for the next 4 hours, just played music into music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that was all fake.
Aw.
No, that ruins it.
I will tell you, I actually have this in the clock hour.
Why we don't do things that are fake, because when people figure out that it's fake, it ruins your show.
Confessions of a Radio DJ. On Reddit, a former DJ just puts radio on blast and starts just telling, kind of like we do, talking about how everything is fake in the radio industry. And
that's why I want you guys to keep it real.
That's right. That's why we try to keep it real.
That's why we're 1998, man, keeping it real.
That's right. And that's why we're making the medium-sized
bucks. That's why we're making 1998 money.
Yeah.
Inflation don't count on our paychecks.
I'll tell you, man, if we could do that fake radio, we'd be making more money than we are now.
Oh, yeah. There are fake radio stations that do so well.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
And this one's like,
I worked with Tanner at Pat's. I put my 2 weeks notice in the same day I left at lunch and never came back. Do you know who that guy is?
No. I would have to, they would have to give me a name. Say your name, because did I actually work with you?
You want to know the hottest toy for Christmas?
Yes, tell me. Tell me.
Is that something you want to know?
Tickle me, Cosby.
No! It's called Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn.
Poopsie, 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 poopsie surprise unicorn. My slime is divine. Give her magic food. Yes. You won't believe your eyes. Fire on the potty. Unicorn slime surprise.
You want to hear it again?
Poopsie, 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 poopsie surprise unicorn. My slime is divine. Give her magic
hurts my junk.
You won't believe your eyes. Put her on the potty. Unicorn slime surprise. Unicorn magic color change. Rainbow slime, glitter slime.
This is fun.
Oh, wait.
Unicorn. Which unicorn will you get? Yeah.
You interrupted it now.
Poopsie, poopsie, poopsie. Poopsie surprise unicorn. My slime is divine. Give her magic food. You won't believe your eyes. Put her on the potty. Unicorn slime surprise. Unicorn magic color change. Rainbow slime, glitter slime. So ready to collect. Poopsie surprise unicorn. Which unicorn will you get? Yeah. Poopsie surprise unicorn. Over 20 surprises. Each sold separately. And look for Poopsie Pooey Patan with over 35 exclusive slime surprises. Poopsie, 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 poop.
I just put on a loop. No, here, this is basically what it is. It's a plastic unicorn that wears a diaper. You feed it slime. You sit on the toilet and it poops glittery slime, and then you play with it. This is two women, adult women, unboxing it.
Today, we're here to make the most fabulous unicorn slime ever with Poopsie Surprise Unicorn!
Poopsie is an adorable and hungry unicorn who eats food and poops unicorn slime, which we get to play with.
I can't wait!
Hey, Jakey Poo, can you do me a favor and pull up a video of this on YouTube so we can all watch it on the stream?
Well, I can. That's edited. So,
yeah,
like,
no,
this
I
is
wanna
like
watch
this
a
is
review.
Okay. That's fine.
Text TV to 71090 right now. We're watching a review of this dirty unicorn pooping machine.
All right, here we go.
Bring that TV closer to me.
Yep, hang on. Let me fast forward.
No, unbox that thing. I want to see that thing mess itself.
Purple package,
Okay.
we have Dazzle Darling and Whoopsie
Now,
Doodle.
I have a little girl, 8 years old.
Yeah.
Really not getting
She
not
want
that
this
little.
thing?
I've never heard of this, and she loves slime. So I would think for
Do
being
all kids like slime?
I think so.
Right now?
Especially making it.
Because my niece is, she loses her mind when she can go pick up some Elmer's glue and some contact solution or whatever it all takes to make slime, and they just make it. And then they put it in your hand and say, look at it, it's slime.
It is a wreck to make that stuff.
I'm sure it's a lot of fun.
It is, but it's awful for parents.
But like one time, you should do it. You should not do it any more than that.
But again, what I was saying is I've never heard this. For this being the hottest toy, I have never heard of it, and I'm kind of okay with it.
Okay.
So, let's pick one.
Yeah.
This is the longest unboxing ever. Check out how it unrolls.
This kid makes $700,000 a year. Okay, that's awesome.
Chloe, you good down there?
It unrolls like a croissant tube.
Ooh, the packages are so cute, too. There are over 20 magic surprises to unbox. Would you like to do the honors and open our unicorn?
Yeah,
You don't have to
please.
ask me twice. Here we go.
I want to see a doll
Rainbow
poop.
Bright Star. And look, she's sitting on her glitter potty. Look at her blue sparkly cup. A golden unicorn spoon. And
Where's her
golden
poop
fork.
knife?
And look at this hair. So cute.
And colorful. Let's get her dressed.
Okay, I'll find her diaper.
Where is the poop knife?
So I don't want to sit here and watch another 8 minutes of
But
this.
I want to watch it poop.
Okay, we can do that.
Fast forward
Hold
to
on,
a
hold on.
poop. I want to see what happens here.
So you feed it here in the spoon, and then watch.
Okay.
They're excited that it's.
And
Oh,
now
and then it's
for the
gone.
main course. Unicorn food mixed with 25
Okay.
with the unicorn.
It looks like she likes it.
Push in her heart belly button.
Okay, so you put it.
Now we'll take off her diaper, sit her on her glitter potty, push in her heart belly button, and unicorn slime!
Oh!
Remember the white food powder?
Wow, that unicorn food turned into that?
I know. Pretty magical, right?
Now, we're supposed to wait a few minutes. Unicorn alert. You don't have to, but the longer you wait,
Unicorn
the bigger
alert!
slime-
So I want to see how much something like this costs. What is it
Remember
called?
Hatchimals?
Oopsies.
Yeah, Poopsie's unicorn atrocity.
Oh, crap.
Monster.
Oh, it's not $50 at Target.
$50?
$50 at Target. You know that store? It's Target.
Target?
Yeah, it's the redheaded stepchild of Target.
Now,
it's where the uglier people go.
Are you going to get? Do you want that for your kid?
No, she's never asked for it.
Yeah, no, you burn it. Burn it all with fire.
I mean, I don't know.
Would
I get it? Probably if she wanted it because
Yeah, kids are so spoiled.
I mean, what's that one doll from back in the day that would eat the Do you remember that? It would eat the corn,
the peas,
and you go, where is it?
It would just go.
It would
suck back
into the spoon. Yeah,
still a modern marvel. Or the ones that this is what always confuses me. And somebody else, I think it was Tom Segura or no, it was a comedian called Nate Bargatze, and he was like, women are trained and ready for marriage and kids from the day they're born. Like, there are baby dolls that cry, that mess themselves, that you have to feed.
Yeah.
And, like, I got G.I. Joes. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to take care of another life. But that's why my wife is so good at it. She had dolls growing up. She played house. She did all those things.
Man, you know what we should do since we're just talking about this, and I have it in the clock hour in the 6.
The 6?
Yeah, we should talk about some of the other popular toys this year for Christmas.
Okay, well, there's that, and I also want to know what annoying thing your wife does. Like, I'd honestly rather do that than the Christmas toys. Every radio show in the world,
I agree, but it's just been sticking around, and I want to get it out of the clock hour.
Well, then why don't we do it on Monday?
Let me just go.
Fine. No. We got 4 minutes.
That's what
Let's
I was
do your
saying.
Christmas toys.
Computer game. Okay,
yes.
So this is a new survey asked 2,000 parents with their kids have been asking for this year. Top 10.
Okay.
Poopsie was not on there.
Good.
Yeah, Poopsie ain't on there. Number 10. What kind of kids want DVDs still? Maybe for the van?
What DVDs?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do they want them for?
I don't know.
Where'd you get this list from? Is that how old this list is? 2006?
New laptop.
Yep, 2006.
iPads and tablets. I ended up just getting my kid both of them new tablets.
I want an iPad. I want one so bad, and but I can't justify spending any kind of money on it. Honestly,
iPads are expensive. Wait, have they come down in price? Because I haven't bought one.
You can get one for cheaper.
I bought a mini for like $450.
Like I could probably go get one for $250. I can't see a need to spend that kind of money.
When you got your phone?
When my phone is 6.5 inches and an iPad mini is 7.5. Like my phone's just a little bit smaller than it. I want a legit iPad.
Is this refurbished?
I also want somebody to just give me one. So
looks like around $300 you can get yourself an iPad mini.
Yeah,
but an iPad mini is just kind of like your phone.
Like I said, an iPad mini, look at the screen size.
7.9.
I have a 6.5 inch screen.
Let me see your phone. Are you kidding me? When I bought Angie's mini 5 years ago, was it that size? No way it was that size.
Well, yeah, but it's an inch bigger screen, but this entire device is screen.
Wait a minute.
Like, this is all screen.
Do you think that iPad mini that I bought 5 years ago was around that size? It was.
No, it's about an inch bigger in screen size, but the size of the device, it had bezels around the side.
Well, that's what the screen. I'm saying
the screen is a little bit bigger. Okay.
I have such a bad time with visualizing something that I can't see.
Give me a pan.
Mm-hmm. There's a pen.
Okay.
Because I'm just that blows my mind. I do know the phones have gotten bigger and bigger. I remember when Otis over at the birthday station bought a phone, and we all teased him for it because at that point nobody bought that size of phone, and now we have bigger phones. I think my phone's bigger than the one he bought those years ago. I got a stomachache from the beef jerky, and I'm going to have more just to let you know.
So here is my phone.
Okay. Oh, my dear Lord. It's huge on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Now, an iPad mini is probably...
Yeah, okay. It looks a lot bigger now.
But remember, my phone has no bezels.
True.
And an iPad mini's bezels were like this.
True.
Like that's what the bezels were like. So your iPad mini did look bigger, but ultimately it's only about an inch and a half bigger.
Board games made the list of kids wanting. Video game consoles, new phone, books, clothes, especially for older kids in middle school or high school, Legos, computer games. Tell me if you agree with this. I think Sherry was saying this. She works with my wife. This is what she would get her kids growing up. 4 gifts. Okay?
Okay.
Something you want, something you need, something you wear, and something you read.
I like that.
I do too for some reason.
I really like that.
Something you want, something you need, something you wear, something you read. I kind of dig that.
I very much enjoyed that.
I don't know if I said Legos and computer games would have made the list. Hey, by the way, Planet Fitness, if you're not going to it and you're going to another gym, there's something wrong with your brain.
Yeah, because...
Not to be mean, but there is.
Like, Jake, you used to go to a different gym.
That's when I was very, very confused that time in my life.
And it costed, A, more than Planet Fitness.
Yeah, way more. And it didn't
didn't have as much stuff as Planet Fitness.
And it was dirtier.
C, it was dirtier than Planet Fitness. And D, you had to sign a commitment.
2 years.
You had to sign a 2-year contract. Jake, what kind of contract did you have to sign at Planet Fitness?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, nothing. I didn't sign a contract.
Jake, how much is the most expensive program at Planet Fitness?
Well, you could get one for $20.
$22 a month.
That is half of what I was paying for mine.
And you get to go to any Planet Fitness. You get to use their total body enhancement, which, come on, you need it.
You got the hydro massage chair beds there.
Unlimited tanning.
Guest privilege, yeah, unlimited guest privileges.
You could bring a guest with you
to any Planet Fitness.
So think about it. Maybe you and your husband or you and your wife want to go to the gym, but you don't want to spend, $80 a month on 2 gym memberships. Screw it. Get 1 gym membership at Planet Fitness. Bring them with you every time you go.
And then I was really thirsty because I didn't bring a drink, and I'm like, hey, how much is a cooler drink out of the cooler there? And they go, it's half price since you have the black card. And I go, and again, I went to them and I go, how do you make any money?
They don't.
How can they afford to pay you? They got some of the best equipment, and it's the cleanest place on the planet.
The best part that I like, because might become a shocker to you, I'm not a huge fitness nut, but I liked that all of their equipment, A, easy to use, and B, super simple and actually. And they have like privacy shields, so then you don't need to feel, because they're judgment free, so you don't need to feel overwhelmed when you walk in there.
Also, if $20 doesn't work for you, they have a
$10 one.
$10 a month, $10. It's basically you're losing money if you don't do it, and there's no contract.
And you know what, Jake? Right now, this month, if you go, they're gonna take that sign-on fee because they have an activation fee or a sign-on. They're gonna take it down all the way to $0.25. Tell me you can't afford $0.25.
More info on this, planetfitness.com. On the way.
Yeah.
Want to see if your wife or anybody else's wife does this, and you hate them because of it, because I do. It's Jake and Tanner Show. Couple more segments until we get to the weekend. The Jake and Tanner Show. We are going to welcome you to the weekend. Big thanks to Matthews Tires. Get a chance. If you're thinking about... We're not saying this because we get paid. If you're thinking actually some of the best service on the planet, think Matthews Tires.
Oh, for real.
I got my tires, and I'm happier and I'll get out.
I love it so much.
But they always bring you to the weekend every Friday with Journey. Thanks to those guys. Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. My name is Tanner.
Ryan Reynolds is into the gin making now. I don't know if you know that. He owns his own company.
Into the gin making.
He makes gin. He owns a company now that makes gin. Here's him talking about it.
It begins each morning at 4 a.m. The distillers of Aviation American Gin rise to greet the new day with 4 hours of silent meditation. From there, it's a quick scoot down to the grove. The citrus fruits are misted using only the tears of Aviation's owner, me, Ryan Reynolds. All of our botanicals are humanely caught, cage-free, and grain-fed. The reason some people don't drink gin is that strong juniper taste. So, after apologizing to each berry individually, we beat the living hell out of them, creating a smoother, more refined finish. To ensure that heavenly taste, every bottle of Aviation is ordained by the Unitarian Church of Fresno, California.
Why?
And then, before it departs home, serenaded with the healing music of Sarah McLachlan. Some might call this overkill, but the next time you visit your local mixologist and you murder that silky smooth Aviation martini, well, who's the killer now? Aviation, an American original. Now owned by a Canadian.
I'll tell you, that guy is the most charming. He is so good at what he does.
Yeah, and it's funny because I've been kind of following him ever since he did Van Wilder, and he hasn't really changed. He's just more in the spotlight now.
He's much more people accept him now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, he's just in the, like, he used to be this way, but just doing smaller films like the Amity. Like, you'd watch him on, like, The Proposal.
And he was just kind of the good-looking, funny. He was two guys, a girl in the pizza place, I think, way back when. He was that's where I remember him from.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
That lasted, like, 8 episodes or something like that.
Have you ever seen the Ryan Reynolds and Betty White at the behind the scenes of The Proposal?
No. Is Proposal with Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. I think I watched that going to Hawaii on the plane.
I loved that movie. I still do. We'll watch it off the air because I don't know if it swears. Because it is a behind the scenes and it's only for the internet.
Sounds good. I want to know if your wife does this. I want to know if anybody else's wives do this because it to the point where I went, I'm not going to do this any longer.
Yeah.
I'm not putting out. If this doesn't change. No, I said,
can't.
Yeah. That's a whole nother thing. It's very nerve-wracking after the vasectomy to do that. But anyway, I do laundry Monday and Tuesday. Those are my days, which are hellacious
2 out of the
days.
7? Yeah, that sounds about fair.
Because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we don't do it because we're all hanging out.
Oh, so, and she knows that Monday and Tuesday are Jake's days.
Yes, and it piles up. Piles.
Oh, God, yeah.
I cannot deal with my wife. She takes her clothes off inside out.
Oh, no, that's me.
You do that?
Yeah, I take
you're the worst. You two should burn in hell.
No, my wife yells at me the same way that you do.
Because then you throw it, then they throw it in there and they wash and dry, or we wash and dry, and then I take it to go hang it up. It takes forever. And her shirts are so holy. I don't know which arm is a hole, because they're so big and droopy, and her pants, her socks, under every single clothing item is inside out.
Yeah, I don't hang clothes anymore because my wife has too many boob shirts.
Yeah.
And I hate hanging them. I can't do it. It's impossible.
Yeah, well, that's how I'm
stupid. So
I hate when I go into the closet and hang one of it. I finally get one of her shirts up on the hanger, and I put it up, and then three other shirts are only like balancing on the hanger, fall off.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother issue that I have. But that I'll deal with because you know what. I'm a nice husband. Thank you.
You're a very okay husband.
Where I draw the line, I can't deal with the inside out clothes. And now she's teaching Piper, and then Piper does it now, and I'm spend an hour and a half just putting the clothes the right way. I can't do it anymore.
Has your wife ever left clothes somewhere other than just the bedroom or the bathroom?
What do you mean? Sorry, Sorry, that was my neck cracking. I had to crack. I didn't think it was going to be that loud in the mic.
I thought you were dead. I thought that was it. When you weird neck cracking people crack your necks, I assume one of these times you're going to do it too far and you're going to Steven Seagal kill yourself.
Slam my head on the table.
I can't do it. I bet you my body would feel so much better. Bet you I'd be thinner, more weight, less weight on my boobs.
It feels good. Try it.
No.
Just come here.
You touch me and I swear to God,
okay, well, just try it. Just try it.
No.
Just try a little.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No, just try. No, just try.
My wife will take her pants off.
Elbows.
God, were you cousins? Your parents were cousins. Or they're straight siblings.
Yeah.
Your body's broken.
No, it's all good.
It was put together wrong. I'm fairly positive that you have like hand knuckles for elbows.
The bathing suit area is definitely broken right now. It hurts. You know what? You're making my bees hurt right now. You're causing them more pain that they're already on or already have.
Trying to tell me that your bathing suit area is now a sentient being?
Yes.
After surgery,
because of you,
it can feel pain. Feel not only physical but emotional pain.
They rebuilt it.
They're stronger.
All right, go on. Now, what were you saying?
My wife will take her pants off in the kitchen and like just leave them there.
No,
because my wife's a no pants person.
Okay, yeah, no, because we have kids that are older.
Oh, yeah, see, that's different, too.
It's to the point now where I can't just walk around in my...
people.
I can't walk around in my underwear anymore. I used to. When the kids are little, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Dad's in his underwear, but now I'm at the point now where I don't help Piper with showers because I feel that it's weird. Like, I won't wash her hair and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's doing it, her mom's doing it now.
Yeah.
And that's weird. That's a sad thing for me because it's like they're growing up.
And it's a little weird that now it's gone from two kids taking baths together.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
To just the one.
Yeah.
Just it's like it's over now.
It's weird.
Yeah.
You'll go through that when you have your other kid tomorrow.
I'm not having another kid tomorrow or ever. I really just don't want
Did you guys talk about that last night when you got home?
Yeah, we did. She felt bad because she thought that her call was terrible for radio. Because she was so wishy-washy on if she wanted to have one or not.
I think that's what made it funny.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then she was like, I don't know, I just
I feel bad that she feels bad about that's how much we have brainwashed our wives.
Yep.
Because my wife will call, or when we talk to her, I'll get a text. She'll be like, "I hope that was okay." Well, yeah, I hope so. It was fine.
It was fine. That's what I always say.
We're ruining our wives.
This is what she said. She's like, "It's not that I want to have another baby. It's I miss being pregnant."
Yuck.
Hush your mouth. I have a pregnancy fetish.
No, that's fine, but this ain't about you.
Yeah, but I'm okay with it. If she wants to be pregnant again.
My wife she hated being pregnant.
My wife liked being pregnant, and I think it's because she went on bed rest at month 6, and the only thing that we could do is watch movies. And I don't want that, because that means that I can't be an absentee father. I have to be the whole parent.
Yeah. I'm on bed rest right now because of my baby bees. That tickled us the right way. See, we only do a show for ourselves.
We said it before. We do a show for us, and if you don't like it, screw you.
Wait a minute.
What?
Do we want to start this? We got like 2 minutes. Or we could just...
Let's just do it.
Sounds good. Here, 866-916-0959. You know what this music means. It means it's time to try to win some money. Take from Jake and Tanner. Big thanks to Prosperity Credit Union. Tanner's putting some milk duds in his mouth right now as we speak.
I dropped one!
Get it. If you want to try to win some money, just call 866-916-0959. We'll explain here in just a second. You get to pick your opponent, Tanner. 1 through 6. Wow! You're just... I didn't know what it was. Thought it was an animal. When did we get a dog? Tanner, if you weren't watching TV, so you know what? I'm not even going to tell you. That's just for our TV people. Text TV to 71090 if you want to watch us live in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, who's this?
Dana.
Hi, Dana. Dana, you're going to play today, okay?
Okay.
Dana, tell me something interesting about your life. What's your go-to story?
Oh, God. I don't know if it's appropriate for radio.
Just edit yourself.
Oh, well, I went to Mexico and we just had some fun on the beach, and it was a little scary because, I don't want to get arrested in Mexico.
Oh my God!
Dang,
So you
Dana.
consummated
Dana's
lovemaking
crazy.
on the beach? Isn't it sandy?
By the way, Dana, are you going to Mexico with us here in a couple months?
Yeah.
No, I thought about it, but...
I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, I am too. All right, Dana. Tanner's going to leave the room before he gets into any kind of sexual harassment case and a hashtag #MeToo movement. What? 5 questions. Tanner's going to be out of the room. He can't hear your answers. He can't hear the questions. He's going to come back in the room, get the exact same questions and answers, but he's going to try beating you. Now, remember, if you get stuck, you can pass, okay? If time willing, we'll get back to the question. Good?
Okay.
All right, Dana. By the way, big thanks to Know-It-All Noah for hooking us up with this trivia. Got to thank him every day because I don't want him to stop doing it because I hate looking up trivia. Here we go. In 1967, the first Super Bowl was played between the Green Bay Packers and...
the Cowboys.
Who sang Everything Has Changed with Taylor Swift?
Pass.
What is the only state that starts with a P, as in Paul?
Pennsylvania.
What superhero is Man of Steel about? What superhero is Man of Steel?
Iron Man?
Name one of the 4 states that touches Four Corners Monument.
Washington?
Who sang Everything Has Changed with Taylor Swift? Tanner! Tanner's re-entering the room.
Okay.
How'd you do, you deviant?
Dana, what did you think? How do you think you did?
Not very well. Maybe
not very well.
1 or 2.
1 or 2. She did. I will tell you this. Got the buzzer on her. Here we go. Tanner, you know how this works.
Mm-hmm.
In 1967, the first Super Bowl was played between Green Bay Packers and...
the Dallas Cowboys.
Who sang Everything Has Changed with Taylor Swift?
Ed Sheeran.
What is the only letter or the only state that starts with a P as in Paul?
Pass.
What superhero is Man of Steel?
Superman.
Well, name one of the 4 states that touches Four Corners Monument.
Wyoming.
What is the only state that starts with P as in Paul?
Oh my God! There isn't one. Suck on that, your trick question, jerk.
You got your bell? Let's go through these. All right, Dana.
Hello.
We're gonna grade you. In 1967,
Okay.
the first Super Bowl was played between the Green Bay Packers and, well, no, Dana said Cowboys. Tanner said Cowboys. You are both wrong. It was Kansas City Chiefs. Who sang Everything Has Changed with Taylor Swift? Dana did not know what she passed, and then the buzzer got hit. Tanner said Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is correct.
I love that little ginger.
1 point, Tanner.
It was Taylor Swift's birthday yesterday.
Oh, it was 29 years old.
Mm-hmm. And I was wearing it.
I know we didn't bring attention to it.
I know. I was wearing my Taylor Swift T-shirt.
What is the only state that starts with the letter P? Dana said Pennsylvania.
Damn it!
Tanner said there isn't one, you jerk face. Stupid jerk with your trick questions. Dana's right. That is 1-1. Name one of the 4 states.
I don't count that as a state.
Name one of the 4 states that touches Four Corners Monument. Oh, I skipped one. Well, anyway, we'll go through this. She said Washington. You said Wyoming. We would have accepted either Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, or Utah. Both wrong.
Wait a minute.
What?
I thought I was so right there. I was going to say Montana Or Oregon? Not Oregon.
Final question. You're both tied right now. What superhero is the Man of Steel? Danner said Superman. Dana said Iron Man.
No, it would be the Man of Iron.
That means Tanner.
I am a god of trivia, and I am your better, Dana. I am better than you.
I figured I was gonna lose.
I want that said every time. I want you just to overreact like that every single time. All right, thanks, Dana.
Family one and couldn't think of the state Pennsylvania.
All right, so that's cool. $60 tomorrow. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Sage Personal Guidance.
You know, I almost went off on you because I thought you were going to say Puerto Rico. Because that's the only thing that came in my head. No, it can't be Puerto Rico. That's only a territory.
All right, Mark, Jake, and Tanner show. We do it next. There's never been a better time to have LASIK Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get that free consultation. Wow, last segment of the show. Now we go music intensive. Some people ask why we do that.
Go music intensive?
We did, at one point, we were thinking only doing the show from 5 to 9 or whatever. And then we added that extra hour in there.
Yeah, I guess. I think it was like, I don't know, we just decided to do best of that first not 5 o'clock hour. I mean, eventually that will go away.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, I am Jake.
Hi, Jake. I'm Tanner.
Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. They bring you Take from Jake and Tanner. Tanner 1. So Monday, it's going to be $60. I'm going to say this really quick, too. There's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY, and you're going to get that free consultation. Yesterday, I went to my son's pageant. I'm sorry, I was feeling a pimple on my neck. It's like I'm breaking out of my neck for some reason. I don't know why. I've had like a few of them.
That's not pinkle pus. Damn it. Can you start that over again?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to break out of my neck. I've had like a few of them in the last few weeks, and I don't know why.
That's not pimple pus. You said your swimmers had to go somewhere.
Oh, that's where they're heading?
Coming out your neck.
Because of my vasectomy, yeah, I'm still in pain. Well, I'm not like super pain. It's just annoying pain where I'm on bed rest. I'm bed rest for my baby bees.
They didn't actually snip you.
Right?
They
I know I didn't go into too much detail. Yeah, basically, I think so. It can be reversed. I don't know because he said it was silk. It's because silk won't deteriorate or whatever that word is.
You've got silky bees?
I don't know. You know what scared me about my neck? I was feeling my neck last night, and I'm like, oh my God, I got a pimple. And then I was like, oh no, I got another one. I had to get on Accutane years ago.
Oh no.
And they said there is a chance, after so many years, that you would have to go on it again. And I laughed in her face, and I said, it almost killed me. I will not go. Accutane is the most dangerous stuff on the planet.
What was the side effects of that?
Nosebleed. I would wake up with nosebleeds. Mine was really, really chapped lips, so I was constantly carrying around Burt's Bees, nosebleeds, and yeah, I would just wake up with random nosebleeds, or I'd be on the radio.
Was it that or the cocaine?
Well, I was saying it was Accutane, but I was snorting Accutane, and they said don't do that.
Yeah.
So probably I didn't know what I was doing.
Dry skin, itchy, rash, dry nose, nosebleeds, cracks in the corner of your mouth, dry lips, cracking or peeling skin, inflammation of the whites of your eyes, dry eyes, joint pain, back pain, dizziness, drowsiness, nervousness. Oh, that sounds so terrible. Changes in your fingernails and toenails. Don't know what those things mean.
They fall off.
Is that the change?
No, she actually went through. I had to sign a piece of paper. I had to go once a week to get, or once a month to get blood work done to make sure that my levels were all okay doing this. That is how vain we are as humans. But I was so sick of having pimples. I had them since I was a teenager, and I was in my 20s, and I'm just like, I'm so over this.
Hey, I wasn't done with the side effects. I don't think that you should be. You don't go on this.
It's awful.
Here are more side effects.
Sure.
Problems with your vision or hearing. Hallucinations. Seeing or hearing things that aren't real. Thoughts about suicide or hurting yourself. Depressed mood. Crying spells. Changes in behavior. Feeling angry or irritable. Loss of interest in things you enjoyed before. Sleep problems. Extreme tiredness. Trouble concentrating. Changes in weight or appetizer. A seizure. Or appetite. A seizure, sudden numbness or weakness,
Holy cow,
muscle weakness, pain in your bones or joints or in your back, severe diarrhea, rectal bleeding, bloody and tarry stools.
Come on, is it really this?
I'm looking at this right now on their website. Pale skin, feeling lightheaded or short of breath, severe stomach or chest pain, pain when swallowing, dark urine or jaundice. Other common side effects are dryness in your skin or eyes.
And I got on it.
That's amazing.
For 6 months. I had to take this for 6 months. I don't know if I would do it now just because I feel like if I were to get cancer or something ridiculous, I think it's all due to Accutane. I would blame it hardcore on Accutane.
This person just said, I got Crohn's disease from Accutane.
Oh, on the text line? Man, see? I think can you prove that? Are you sure it was from Accutane?
Man,
I feel like you could have a lawsuit if you knew that for sure.
Well, did you see that slew of crazy things? I'll pop
man.
a pimple to not have something called hallucinations, thoughts of suicide, or hurting yourself.
Yeah, I didn't have any of that. I just remember the
feeling
main one.
hopeless or guilty.
I always feel guilty and hopeless, and I do cry every once in a while. Tuesdays are my cry day.
Yeah, you do sit in your car and just cry.
But no, I only had, mine were really dry lips, really, really bad, and nosebleeds were real bad. Oh, they didn't say hair loss, because that was I remember them saying that there was like 1 out of 4 people will experience hair loss, and I told them, I go, I do all these remote, I can't just have a bald patch. I go, I do these remotes out in public.
So that's when it started?
That's when I knew you were going to do that, and that's why I wasn't going to bring up that
I
side
went past it because you've said to me privately off the air, Tanner, can you please stop bringing up how real my hair looks? It draws
real
attention to my hair.
Oh, don't forget birth defects. That's another thing. You're not supposed to have kids while you're on it.
Oh, yeah.
Impregnate anything because of that. Accutane saved my life. How?
Why? Did you kill somebody?
You're basically killing off your immune system because it's 70% of your immune system is your whatever. Well, I don't know if that's true.
Man, I just could not. I couldn't handle this.
Wait, is that true? You're basically killing off your immune system? Is that why you get sick constantly?
I mean, probably. Do you know that, like, pimples and stuff, isn't that white blood cells? Because what pimples are is it's their little infections inside of your pores.
You're right.
So then, so if you're stopping that from happening, stopping your body from doing something that's natural, trying to fight these little infections that get into your skin.
Somebody said our old Congressman Bart, his son committed suicide after being on Accutane, and he lobbied against it.
Can't you just do the Adam Levine
I tried Proactive. I've done Proactive way before Adam Levine jumped on board, tried to get paid for that. It did not. But now I did it. I did it when I was a kid, so I don't know if I did it. You know what I mean, religiously.
Yeah, like did you do it the recommended amount?
But I was doing that when I was like 14 or.
What other things could we do to stop you from breaking out into a weird slothy mess?
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. Mine were really bad right along my jawline.
You had like a pimple beard?
Yeah, it was real bad right there because I think, I would try shaving whatever I had and that would...
Oh!
Yeah, not good.
Oh, just 5 blades of hacking skin off.
It sucks too, man. Going through high school with pimples is the worst. Because kids are stupid and they like to make fun of you and it makes you feel bad.
That's true. But the kid that we made fun, and I don't like that we made fun of kids in my school, and I was a part of it, but our pimply kid used to pop pimples and roll it around in his fingers and eat them. Or if he sat in front of you, he'd grab the pimples at the back of his neck and start trying to pop them, and you'd have to say, hey, could you not? Because those things hit mirrors and I'm behind you.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people or a lot of kids have pimples. Maybe you're one of them. You grow out of it and then you grow up and have your own radio show one day.
Yeah, just don't take Accutane. Like, you will eventually just get out of it.
Back Monday, we're going to go music intensive here in a few. We are going to we're going to talk to you about who's coming to Skyline Comedy here in a few. Along with that, we're going to they bought our old scam, so we're going to give you an older scam.
Oh yeah,
from Skyline Comedy coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.